So welcome to session 3 of Indy Heat Southbound. This is our Outgunned, second campaign of our Outgunned with the 80s buddy cop theme. So I'm Jeremy. I'll be one of the players, and running this with me is Will and Terry, and running the game will be Matt. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
So take it away, Matt.
I start shooting.
Yeah, shoot. Start shooting.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to what I assume will be the finale, but, I guess nothing's guaranteed. Before we get started, because I think this will be the finale, I just want to remind you guys to be aware of your adrenaline and that you can use it to add a die to a roll. And you may have a feat that spins adrenaline, so you might want to refresh yourself on those things. And probably more importantly, you all have a spotlight, which is like your big gun, right? It lets you kind of take control of the camera and do something amazing. You can just use it as a default extreme success, but you could also just do something really cool, which is cooler. So just to remind you about that, because as this should be the finale, things may be getting more dangerous. You already have a lot of bullets in your death roulette, just as the tension has been mounting. Having said that, who would like to get an extra adrenaline right now to recap our last episode?
Yeah, I would normally jump on that, but last time I failed miserably, and I feel like I'll do the same again. Why don't we have Terry or Jeremy?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No,
Why don't we have Jeremy? Jeremy's good at notes.
I could use the adrenaline. All right. So in our last episode, we were cleaning up. Let's see. Yeah, it's our session 2 was cleaning up from the wedding, and ended up. Let's see. We got our truck, and we checked in town. So we were holding off the biker gang at the diner while we were holding the wedding. We had, of course, arrested Buddy Lee, but allowed him to get hitched to Betty Lou. Ceremony was concluded. We cleaned up, and let's see. And then Danny was able to talk down the bikers, told them they'd have to report their dispute to the sheriff, and they kind of fled town. We noticed the bus was in town with the some of the cult members, the Religious Institute members of the Blissful Ascendancy Church, and we thought we would beat them. We wanted to investigate the compound, so we thought we would beat that bus back and try to meet with their leader. We made it there ahead of them, but didn't seem to give us much advantage. Looks like they had some professional security of kind of international descent. We met with the leader. Didn't get very much. She was not very cooperative. Asked for a warrant, but was all smiles. Danny noticed a recognizable person of interest from the Los Diamantes, a sub-boss from named Mateo El Azul Mancia, and was kind of keeping an eye on the others, so we know there might be some involvement with the Colombians. Marcel, the security guard, kind of showed us around. We were looking around a cabin that was kind of fenced off away from the larger compound, and heard the Facts of Life playing through there, and of course Lee using his trademark "my hat is blowing off" trick. I flipped my hat into the fenced-in area and jumped over there to try to get the attention of whoever was in there, and I did see a chubby-cheeked boy peek his face out. So I think the our suspect for the murders the kind of slow boy that the girls at the ladies at the diner were talking about, seems to be held in that cabin. We couldn't get in any further. We investigated the silo without much luck. Headed back, kind of calling it. Headed back in the. That's right. And then there was an earthquake, some kind of like explosion. What was reported as an earthquake by our dispatcher, by Cheryl. We ended up going to the quarry and digging out Beth Nichols, who was trapped under the rocks, and didn't really find the source of it, but we're able to help Beth, and we're going to get her lifted out. So got the nephew of JB to fly in the next day and take her out along with Buddy. Then we were retiring for the evening. Cheryl left us some pancakes. We dug in and soon found out that the pancakes had been tainted. and my partners were face down in their chocolate chip pancakes, and I fought a ninja. So I did my best, but succumbed to the multiple shuriken embedded in me, and then so went down. We found ourselves. We woke up the next morning at daylight, suspended upside down in the school with a ticking sound. Yeah, we dug ourselves, or we were able to free ourselves just in time. We located a suitcase bomb under one of the desks and got out of the room just in time for it to explode. So so a good portion of the school was taken down with that, and we went back to headquarters. Cheryl was missing, so we went to investigate what happened to her. And then we found her suspended over a pool of acid. And someone had literally, and someone had a little kid's pool full of acid, and she was the chair she was suspended or was supporting her was melting. Whoever had done this had also killed her dog, so we're not happy about that. So we brought her back. We freed her, saved her, brought her back, and so we were gonna the next day lift her. So Cheryl, Buddy, and Beth out of there back to Turkey. Danny was answering the phones in the meantime, and we thought the rest of the day we would head over to the ranch and visit Arlo McGurty. He reported a bulldozer was missing. We tracked it to a road where it seems like so in the middle of the night it seems like it was stolen, probably put on a trailer because the tracks just suddenly stopped. And while we were interviewing Arlo, an NPC informed us that there was trouble at Frank Mata's gas station. We had to head back into town as soon as possible.
Very good. Give yourself an adrenaline.
Right.
That was really good.
The one part I don't know if you mentioned was you did briefly go out and look at the silo.
Oh, right.
Behind the
You mean tried to look at the silo?
Yeah.
retreat.
Yes.
And there were a whole bunch of guards there.
Yes. Yeah, right. Yeah, the silo had heavy security.
Yeah.
Completely normal thing.
All right, so let's pick up heading back into town to address a problem yet again at Mata's Gas and Feed. This will be essentially the third shift we're on. And now I can't find my stupid scene. Wow, I have a lot of scenes for this game now. One moment.
Correct me if I'm wrong, we had set up for a couple more agents to show up to help us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the morning,
FBI agents.
in the morning, 2 FBI agents are supposed to be flown in to help you.
Yeah, that's because we were asking for a whole SWAT team and a search warrant, and that was the most that our police department would give us.
Right.
Was just
Yeah.
2 FBI agents and no search warrant.
I think you contacted your marshal contact, and that's actually how you got the FBI.
That's right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So you arrive at Mata's Gas and Feed,
Oh no.
and the place is awash in no nice way to say it, smelly hippies. There
was a nice way to say it, but okay, go ahead. Sorry.
They have this psychedelic painted school bus, and they're all around the area where people would pull in to get gas, and they're in and out. There's probably like 40, 50 people. They've like full up his little sort of mini mart area on the inside of the gas station, and he's just running around chasing people off. Looks like they're very grabby with things everywhere. And they've got all kinds of signs that say like no nukes and peace symbols everywhere.
Is Dr. Timothy Leary with them?
No. No, he had sold out by the 80s. He was doing those very high paid speaking things.
Right.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I guess go talk to the hippies, right?
Yeah. We're right behind you, Danny.
Is it literally all 20-year-old girls like this picture shows, or is there?
No, there are men as well. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say to a bunch of hippies? Are they all women?
That's what Danny just asked.
All girls.
Yeah, I know. Danny just said that. They're not all
attracted.
They are not all women. No, that is just how the illustration came up. Don't worry about it.
Most of them have extra fingers and thumbs, so they're all.
I was going to say that one girl in the front looks like she's missing a finger, but then she's only missing a finger if she has an extra finger.
At least some of them managed to make peace signs. God damn it!
Oh yeah, right.
Is it peace signs, or are they doing the Vulcan thing?
There's a couple.
Some of one, some of the other.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm sorry. We're at the gas station. You said, right?
Yep.
Who's gas station is it? I have millions of notes, and they're all
Frank Mata.
Yeah. Frank Mata.
Is it Mata? It is Mata. Okay, I think you'd said that, but I'm catching up slowly.
This is what it supposed to look like under peaceful circumstances. There's Frank.
There we go.
But they've been overrun.
No.
All right. Well, we'll I guess pull up, and I'll get out and try to address the crowd.
Okay. It's going to take a lot of effort to get their attention, but go ahead.
I think I might try to come at this from a different angle. I'm gonna try to walk up and ask them if they've heard about was it the Diamond Nickel? What's the name of the Nichols place that we broke into that we weren't supposed to?
The Nickel and Dime.
Nickel and Dime. I almost got there. Yeah, I'm gonna we pull up and I'll get out. Of course, I'm dressed in apparently in a suit and tie. So I'm sure they respect and love me greatly, but I mean,
got your little sheriff's badge on, yeah.
Yeah. I think I might take the sheriff's badge off and tuck it in the old pocket, and then just kind of try to do because I know as soon as we start doing anything, they're going to be protesting and doing sit downs and hunger strikes. I don't know what these kids are doing, so I'm gonna get in and elbow to elbow with them and try to find Frank first.
Frank, you can see at the doorway to the sort of shop part of the gas station, and he's literally just screaming at people and grabbing things that people are trying to walk out with and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be like, I'm trying to flip this as the old man who thinks this is all silly, and I'll be like, I'm trying to think what I would even say. I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to phrase it in a way that would actually work. But basically, I'm going to try to like come up and be like, "Oh, what are you all doing here? Don't you all know that the nickel and dime is a cool place to be?" I'm trying to come on, all the cool kids, even though that's not what they're after actually, but are over at the nickel and dime. I'm trying to get them to go over there. So
the old man's telling them about all the cool kids.
Hello, fellow students. I have a skateboard over my shoulder. I feel like the way this is going, I kind of ramble for a while and no one is paying attention to me. And so then finally I get fed up because my initial plan isn't working, obviously, because I can't come up with the right way to do it. And I'll pull the little sheriff's badge back out and pin it back on my lapel. And just be like, "All right, all you goddamn kids, you need to get the hell out," and start yelling at them. Not helping probably at all.
Okay, why don't you give me smooth leadership?
Smooth, huh?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll say smooth. Let's see. Leadership, huh? That's the thing I'm not good at. And smooth it's all right. I will spend... I don't want to spend that adrenaline yet. I'm scared. I want to say that for when I'm being shot at. All right, here we go. I'm just going to do it.
Want to reroll?
I'm sure it's going to be fine. No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So you get surrounded by about 10 of these kids, and they're like throwing flowers at you and making pig noises. Oink! Piggy squeal!
Did they just throw flowers at me? Is that assault of an officer?
Oh.
Do I have to flip this into another direction? I'm completely out of my depth here, guys. I thought I was going to come in and be the cool grandpa. Instead, I'm just the grandpa. It didn't work.
So I'm not seeing why we need to mess with them at all.
Because
What are we trying to accomplish here?
we're trying to get them to quit trying to steal stuff from Matsu's shop
Um,
and leave him alone.
we're trying to solve a murder, so
Priority.
maybe he could close the door.
I mean, they're already in there stealing stuff, right?
You want to help him get him out?
So I'm going to go over to the door and just yell out across the room. All right, so everybody that doesn't leave right now is going to get strip searched when they do leave.
Okay.
Does that force anybody to like drop what they're doing and leave?
Why don't you give me a smooth and leadership?
None of us know how to handle situations we can't shoot ourselves out of, Matt. We don't know what to do here. We're out of our depths.
Oh no!
They probably just laugh.
As you say that, some kid runs by with a toaster oven in his arms, and he's just like he's running towards the school bus.
Oof.
And Frank's like,
Really?
"Hey, he took my toaster oven."
Is there someone in the driver's seat of
You're
the...
you're the police. Can't you shoot these guys or something?
Yeah, we can. And after I say that, I'm going to walk out the door and go follow the guy with the toaster oven.
Okay. He's running into the school bus. There is not someone in the driver's seat.
Oh,
No.
all right.
I'm going to follow him into the school bus.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow Jack and try to get his attention and say, "Jack, I got an idea. So, you know those movies you're really into? Well, you know what we're forgetting about is the power of the locals, right? Like the Viet Cong, like the Ewoks. So I think we need to tap into the nickels. I suggest we commandeer this bus, take it out to the trailer park, load it up full of nickels, and get them back here to defend their homeland. Are you with me?
Okay, Return of the Jedi. But we don't have Luke Skywalker, so
Well, we'll make do. Let's just
The Nichols are Luke Skywalker
let's just
in the snare.
take this bus out of here and fill it up with some locals to help us do some crowd control.
Where's the driver?
I think it's you.
There's no driver sitting at the seat right now, so they probably just one of the crowd.
It didn't drive itself. You think so? One of the hippies drove it here?
Probably.
So it's just like painted with hippie colors or something? Is it
Yeah.
a hippie bus?
Yeah, it's painted all psychedelic with peace symbols and.
Okay, are the keys in the ignition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to start it up.
All right.
And you're driving it out to the park?
Let's go get us some nickels.
All right.
What do we got to lose?
Okay.
Maybe some more people get shot.
Danny, you go with them, or are you staying at the gas station?
I'm old man yelling at everybody, trying to get them to quit grabbing stuff.
Okay.
Well, if they do grab stuff, they got nowhere to go with it if we take their bus.
Yep.
So
do you Danny, do you want to help Frank get people out of his store, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, meanwhile, we're driving the bus away.
Okay, so the one guy with the toaster oven's like yelling at you, "Hey man, you can't do that. That's stealing."
Yeah. How does it feel? Is he the only one in the bus
Yeah.
besides us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny, why don't you give me a brawn force roll?
Okay, Brawn Force. Here we go. Not a problem. I can do this. I can do it. I'm re-rolling. Not a problem.
All right, you and Frank are struggling.
These damn hippies are too strong. Too many of them.
Jack, flip a coin, Jack.
Oh no.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, there's a little under the dice roll button in the bottom middle. Yeah. Oh, okay. About half of the crowd is chasing after the bus.
Great.
Nice.
As you drive across town to Smith Park.
So Lee, you want to go over there and take that toaster oven away from that kid and ask him for his ID?
All right. Yeah, I'll draw and
let him think he's in trouble.
Yeah, I'll approach him with my pistol and I'll say,
"Oh, you draw your weapon?"
Yeah. As I put the toaster oven down, son. I'm gonna have to see some ID.
He just drops it on the seat next to him. He's like, hey, easy. We don't need your totalitarian strong arm in here, man.
Have a seat and pipe down, and this will just take a moment.
So you pull into Smith Park over on the west side of town, and there's kids running around. Yeah, and there's like kids running around, and there's a bunch of people sitting on porches drinking beers. So what you playing?
I'm gonna find. We don't have a name of like one of the elder patriarchs of the Nichols clan.
Didn't we?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, you know. Well, you know Hank Senior, who's locked up in his place. He never ended up going and talking to him, but
Okay.
I think you did briefly meet Bob and Amos Nickel,
Okay.
who are old timers who usually sit in front of the nickel and dime.
Okay.
Well, there was Henry Nickel Jr. was one of the victims, and
Right.
I have in my notes that his contact was Hank Senior.
Yeah, Hank Senior was, and what you had been told is he had just sort of bereft from mourning and whatnot, had locked himself in his mobile and hadn't come out, basically.
Is that in this park? Would that be in this park?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just ask. Can someone kindly tell me where I can find Hank Senior? We're looking for Hank Senior. Need his help.
One of the little kids is like, He's over there in the yellow one, but he don't want to talk to you.
I can understand, but this is an emergency. We'll just be a moment. Thank you for your help there, son. And head over to the yellow trailer.
Okay. As you walk up, you can hear like really loud country music, like really like mournful. My dog died when the house fell on him. Kind of country music playing.
All right. So I'm gonna. Oh boy, I'm gonna bang hard on the door and just yell out, Hank Senior, we need your help. We need the help of your whole Nichols clan. We got a lead on the killer of your son.
So the front door, I don't know if you're familiar with old mobile homes, but it has like this crappy little screen covered window in it, and the screen's kind of like broken out from the frame, and this double-barreled shotgun barrel slides out of the. Go on now, get.
Mr. Nichols, you got to listen to me. We've located the killer of your son, but we can't do it without your help. We're way outnumbered, and you got all kinds of invaders. Frank Mata's gas station is overrun with hippies. You got them baldies hiding the suspect in your son's murder. You got to help us.
All right, why don't you give me like a smooth speech or something?
No, why am I talking?
Or something like that.
What do we got? How about cool and nerves? I got to talk though, don't I?
I will. Let's see here. I'm okay with nerves since you have a shotgun in your face.
Okay,
but
yeah. Speech and nerves, or what is it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, there it is. Oh boy. I gotta hold on to that adrenaline. Okay.
Yeah, all of us are like, we don't want to use it now. We're gonna die in a minute.
It's almost like this is some kind of distraction meant to mess you up.
Oh, I got two basics.
Roll one of those?
Yeah, I'll re-roll. I'm choosing the wrong ones. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. God damn.
So, he's all, go on, get. And then you notice, Jack, that like several Nichols have come up behind y'all and like, what's going on? Why are you bothering Hank Sr.?
Oh, we are trying to get a group of your family to go with us to town to take care of some business there. And we thought that Hank could lead the way for you.
What kind of help did you need?
Well, Frank Mata's gas and feed has been overrun by a bunch of hippies.
Are they stealing from Frank? Because
they are.
Only Nichols get to steal from Frank.
They are stealing from Frank. They took a toaster oven and who knows what else.
Well, we'll go with you.
Awesome. Get on board. I'm going to yell at...
what the
Lee
hell kind of hippie contraption is that?
So how many?
Come on, Lee, let's go.
How many nickels do we have? Got about 15 cents?
Oh, about 5.
Okay.
About 5.
Okay, good.
That's a quarter. You got a quarter worth of
is that a good number? And they're all drunk.
Well, not by nickel standards, but yeah. They wouldn't pass the sobriety test.
But they're high functioning, so it's fine.
That's called drunk.
Yeah.
Not in the 80s, it wasn't.
But buzzed walking is drunk walking. Yeah. Well, that's true. It is the 80s. Alcohol affected us all very differently back then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me... why don't we just have one of you make a general, like, speech or leadership with smooth roll?
I think it should be Lee because
Because it's the lowest. Mine's the lowest.
I'm not any better, and he understands the plan better than
All
I
right.
do.
So leadership.
I'm sitting there like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We can have
bus.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna sick the nickel boys on a bunch of hippies.
Yeah, we need some
toaster oven.
we need some reinforcements. I was thinking the nickels will help us not only with the hippies but also to infiltrate the. They'll be a good distraction to infiltrate the religious compound.
So
Okay.
we can have Jack count as a helper for you there, Lee.
Okay, so that'll be a basic.
Okay.
And I'm fluent in
I'll just stand there and
yeah.
look official.
I'm fluent in redneck. Does that give me any advantage?
Not at this time. No.
Okay. Let's see how we do this.
I have streetwise.
All right, so we got.
That's one. So you basically have two basics right now.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we do here. We have one basic.
Okay. Well, you get five.
I'm helping.
You get five.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you
helping,
get.
or I'm either that, or I'm just going to like try to explain it my own way at the end of his explanation and
Okay.
my role. I don't know.
They're not too impressed by you, city slickers. You get like five of them, but that's fine.
Okay.
Danny, I need you to make a crime awareness roll.
Somebody stole
Okay.
another toaster oven.
Okay, I can do this, guys. I'll make a roll tonight.
Yo.
How about that?
Not
Bang, bang, bang! I shoot him.
Mhm.
It's a critical success.
Who are you shooting?
Sorry, my thing got super laggy all of a sudden. So you got one? I'll take your word for it.
I got a critical success, yeah.
Okay. What the heck? Oh, there it
I
goes.
found my revolver at the hippies. Bang, bang, bang,
All
bang.
right. You while you're there helping Frank, and you're just basically chasing people around a tiny little like 5x5 space. You caught a kid like trying to pull your wallet out of your pocket.
Oh.
Oh, well,
At least they didn't go for your revolver.
but it's a freaking kid, right?
Kid to you, like a 20-something.
Yeah, but that's kind of my thing.
You are an old man, so everybody's
My
a kid.
flaw is that's just a kid. I can't pistol whip this little kid. I mean, they're almost as old as Curtis, and he's barely not a kid. I'll grab him by the scruff and drag him out, but I won't pistol whip him or anything.
Okay. You manhandle him out of there. Are you going to arrest him or just throwing him out?
There's so many of them, and what am I going to do? Sit on this one kid? No.
Is there a room we can lock him in?
Not really.
There's one jail cell in the whole town.
It's very small.
Well, this
It's
is
very small.
the gas and feed station. I mean, is there like a?
You'd have to lock him in the gas and feed, or in the garage, which might be a little inhumane.
No, yeah, I'll drag that guy specifically out.
Okay.
Well,
Right
the
about
80s
then,
was all about inhumane.
right about then, Jack and Lee pull up in the bus.
All right, boys, we're gonna give you a honorary deputization here, and raise your right hands. And now you serve the town of Antelope, and let's go get them. Let's get these these hippies under control and back on this bus.
Doing you.
Oh my god!
And they just they spill out of the bus and like, come on, you damn hippies, get out of my town. What are you? Okay, are you just releasing them and washing your hands of it? What are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm laughing, watching.
We'll get off the bus so we can help direct them. So if the Nichols boys are going to be shoving kids back, we'll be moving them into the bus either through the back but why don't we Jack, you take the back emergency door, we'll open that up and just start shoving hippies onto the bus.
Okay.
Okay.
So why don't we have? I'll let you guys pick. Just one of you make. Let's see what. Probably focus or crime, and force maybe.
My force is not good. Yeah, I would be
The
at a
force is not with us.
Yeah.
It's not going to be style or stunt or streetwise.
Well, basically, it's just to like help the Nichols tactically get this done.
Oh.
So whoever wants to try that.
Hey Lee, you want to fire your gun in the air? That'll get their attention.
Yeah, if you think that would help. Yeah, I'll.
Oh, you gonna shoot your gun?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I'll take my rifle. It should be louder,
Okay.
and I'll just fire it in the air.
The bullets are coming down somewhere.
All right. Well, so I will for that. I will give whoever decides to make this roll an extra die.
Ooh, okay. So what are we doing?
What am I?
So we're doing.
What do you say? It's
Yeah.
force and
My force is
What were you thinking
not,
there?
smooth.
Um,
Braun.
and what is the roll?
smooth.
What are we trying to accomplish with this roll?
You're helping the Nichols herd all these people and get them on the bus, basically.
So could I
Your
not
core-
use my cool and my nerves? Or
Cool.
Yes.
I wouldn't say cool. No, I would say
so,
I'd be okay with like fight or force or leadership, something like that.
Yeah, I can do a. Yeah, I can do a.
streetwise.
I can do a fight and smooth or a brawn. Yeah, fight and
We could
brawn.
do, like, Jackie Chan stunts.
So how about a
Okay.
fight and brawn?
Okay.
Does that work? Okay. Ooh, and +1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yo, get on this bus now. Oh yeah.
Whoa!
extreme.
And a basic. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm rolling.
You got. Go ahead and give yourself an adrenaline because that was super overkill.
Okay.
Yeah, but the attributes you took kind of dictate how this went, right? So the Nichols got really rough with these kids.
Awesome.
There's some bloody noses and black eyes and a little bit of screaming. But they do eventually get on the bus
I bet they won't come back.
and get run out of town.
Get on now.
All right. Back to peaceful.
Frank's happy again.
Yeah.
-1 toaster oven.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of collateral damage. Like things have been knocked over, like all kinds of stuff, like candy and stuff got pulled down inside, and he's like, "Oh, they're worse than the damn bikers." Thank you, sheriffs.
Of course, sorry we couldn't do more. Faster, that is.
Well, I, hopefully it's over. I've been hearing talk about all these types going down south to protest, but this is the first time they come through here.
All right. Well, now what are we going to do?
Well, we had to herd these Nichols back to Nickel Town, right?
Now hold on just a minute. These boys did a very, very good job. They're a little rough around the edges, but I think they could be very useful in our infiltrating that religious complex. We're gonna have some FBI support and a helicopter, but I think these boys are what we need to create a distraction that'll get us where we want to go.
All right. So are we telling them that the murderer is somewhere in that compound?
Yeah. I think. Yeah, we have a
I don't
suspect.
think. Whoa. Yeah,
What's that?
I think I'll step in right there and
Yeah.
be like, all right, so we have a lead on where we believe the murderer is. If you guys can meet us up with us in the morning with whatever posse you can gather,
Oh, there you go.
we could use your support. I don't want to tell them what's going on right now because they're just going to go get guns and run on that place tonight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's like I don't want to.
You mean you think they'll get guns instead of pitchforks?
I think we're lucky they didn't bring guns to this, right? Like,
Oh, they didn't have time, and they've all been drinking.
hey,
They probably still had their beer in their hand.
shotguns on their porches. I don't think that like they're far from their,
Probably.
but yeah, I'll tell
It's
them,
like
you know,
it's their walking stick and their defense. But
if I'll ask them if they can meet up with us at the diner tomorrow morning, and then once we've confirmed the place, we can hopefully go in and we can set right what once was wrong, quantum leap style.
I just got one question, Sheriff Turbo. How much is this going to pay?
It's gonna pay in vengeance, no money. Hell, I don't even know if we're getting paid to do this. I'll look at the other guys. Are we getting paid to do this?
You collect a salary.
we are getting paid to do our job. Assistant deputies are volunteer.
Well, if you boys want to go tell Hank that you didn't want to help avenge his son's death because the pay wasn't good enough, I understand. But the rest of us, we're going to suit up tomorrow and we're going to go rain hell down on those people that were responsible. Then I'll give them the old Forrest Whitaker eye.
Oh, I see a roll coming.
Nice.
There's one lady with like kind of messy curly hair and a tank top. She's like, "So you found the alien ship?"
Hun, there's no alien ship. It's people.
The aliens are people? I knew it.
You're kind of taking the wind out of my sails here. But yes.
We did find some interesting technology that we could not identify. Would you like to help?
Yes, I would.
Okay, let's have her meet us with the rest of them. Might as well.
I'm assuming she was one of the Nichols that came with us, right?
Yeah. Okay. So they trundle off home. It's now, dinnerish time. What do you want to do? Anything else with this shift or?
No, I think we're gonna go get something to eat. Not chocolate pancakes. Not chocolate pancakes.
You speak for yourself.
Heading over to the Quarryman Diner.
Yeah.
The Quarryman's Diner.
And then
so we need a safe place to sleep so that we don't wind up hanging upside down with the bomb under us.
Yeah, something ninja proof.
well, I mean, we can hold up in the. I mean, we can just lock ourselves in the jail cell and keep the key with us. They won't be able to get in. But no.
Well, there's a novel idea.
But I think I'm gonna. Who is this again? I always forget.
Mercy and Grace.
There you go, Mercy and Grace. I'm sorry, I flipping between notes. I'm getting confused really easy now. I think I'm gonna mention to Mercy and Grace that we're forming a posse, and if they want to spread the word around, because the more the merrier, right? In this case, for what we're doing, that we're trying to get them to recruit as many people in the morning to show up here to head out with us.
Mercy's like, posse. And Grace is like, oh, you guys have been watching too much old TV. Posse.
But I believe using that term will, with certain people will drive them to feel like they're helping more than others. Just use the word when you're telling
You're
people.
All right, we could tell people.
Well, thank you, and I'll take a sausage and eggs, no chocolate pancakes.
Wait, is this nighttime or is this?
Yeah,
in the morning.
it's evening. Yeah.
Okay.
But Morley's been eating chocolate chip pancakes 3 meals a day, to my knowledge.
Yeah, and sweet tea.
Yeah, sweet tea. Yeah,
You know what I like, ladies.
I like to punish my pancreas.
Yeah. He's going to be up about 30 pounds in the 3 days that we've been here.
Okay, so is the plan then to just eat and kind of crash out and wait till tomorrow, or
I'm thinking trying to recruit maybe Betty Louve to be our dispatch. Maybe she'll I'll explain that we're getting the nickels together to find a killer, and we could really use her to kind of coordinate back at the headquarters. Yeah, and just like quickly teach her the radio and the switchboard, whatever there is, just so we have somebody to call back to.
Yeah, you could totally do that. Right on.
All
right. Then, unless anybody else wants to do anything else, we'll just cut to the morning. Or did you guys, Jack or Danny, have anything else you wanted to do?
No, I'm eating my eggs and sausage and calling it a night.
All right. So you go sleep in the RV, or you sleeping in the hall, or what do you want to do?
I think we're sleeping in the hall, right? Feels more secure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll pull the couple mattresses from the RV in there and.
Imagine this is a stick thin redneck girl instead of Cheryl. Although it's locking up, so she's not even going to be there. Okay, well, good news. Your food was not poisoned. Ninja full of bullet holes does not return for vengeance. You get rested. If anybody had any grit damage, you can clear it. I don't know that anybody did, though.
No, I think
we haven't been fighting anything this time around.
Yeah, and then super early in the morning, like 6 in the morning, you hear this thwop 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 outside.
Can you make that sound again?
No, I'm gonna make the computer make it for me.
Oh, here we go. Nice.
And this big Huey lands just right in the open across from the hall. You come out. I don't know if you're even completely dressed yet, but you're, kind of wincing in the sunlight, and you see these two guys in almost matching black suits get out of this helicopter and start walking over to you, almost in lockstep.
I'll, finish putting on my tie and hustle over to them to shake hands and introduce myself.
The guy with the beard's like, "Gentlemen, I'm FBI agent Carl Peanut. This is my partner, Dimitri Butters."
Peanut and Butters.
And we're here to help.
Carl, and I'm sorry. What's that, peanut butter? What's your first name, Butter?
It's Agent Butters.
Just Butters.
Wait, wasn't he friends with Murtaugh and Riggs?
I don't know them. What's the situation? We got pulled off of duty down south for this. What's the situation?
I'll give him the short of it, which is
murder suspect is hiding out in a
there appears to be a cult
Buddhist.
that's being either funded or backed by the cartel. We've ID'd at least one high-ranking cartel member that was there, and there's been a series of murders, and we think that it's led to a gentleman that we believe that they're guarding and have protected in a shack on the premises, and we're needing to go in hot and capture everybody fast. But it does appear that there's a lot of what am I gonna say, innocent like cult members who don't realize what's going on. But there's at least a section of trained, it looks like, foreign national, soldiers for hire. We were kind of hoping that you were going to bring a few more. I don't know if the five of us, can deal with it. We
do have some
kind of made an
local
effort
support.
to deputize a few of the locals, so we at least have a little bit more presence when we get there.
And there was talk of aliens. I don't know if you guys are into that sort of thing, but
Are you kidding? Look at those black suits. They're obviously professionals that would never believe.
They look at they turn their heads, look at each other, and look back at you in almost in perfect unison. No. And then Butters reaches under his coat and pulls out a file folder. I did an all-nighter. I did some research on your church. Here you go. And he hands you a folder.
Excellent.
And inside.
Come on in. We don't have much of a base operations, but we can at least talk and lay the stuff out without it all blown away from the helicopter.
Yeah.
All right, and they signal to the pilot, and he winds down the engine. So in the file is a bunch of real estate documents, basically printouts on a dot matrix of real estate information. And the one thing that does stand out to you is that the property owner of the Blissful Church of Ascendancy and its surrounding properties. The Blissful Ascendancy Church and Meditation Retreat and its surrounding property is Ellen Carnaby.
Oh.
That name is.
Do we know who that is?
Yeah, that was the mayor's. Yeah.
Everyone make no and detect rolls.
Oh, no and detect. Okay.
Oh wait, is no the right one? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Hold on.
Is it a focus and
Oh yeah.
Focus.
Focus.
Focus. Focus.
detect focus?
Okay.
Yes.
Ugh.
I think we get a free roll on this,
You,
right?
you do get a free reroll. Yes.
But that's only if you have something, right? You have to have a pair.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
Oh no.
I got a critical success.
I got an extreme. Extreme.
Oh, no, I take that back. I got a failure.
Oh,
Who got a
extreme.
critical success?
Danny got an extreme success.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, you can take an adrenaline. You remember when you guys were doing research on your last case? Ellen Carnaby is the sister of the Mayor Trent Carnaby.
The old mayor, right?
Yeah. Mayor Carnaby is the guy you brought down in the last.
That's what I'm
film.
saying. He's somehow running from prison, or I can't remember if he died or not.
No, he's in prison.
I'll be like, that's the sister of old Carnaby. He wasn't that old, but still.
That's probably our link to the Colombians as well.
Yeah. Do we have any? Do they have any pictures of Ellen? Did we see her there? Do we have any idea?
Oh,
Is she the?
is she the spiritual leader?
Yeah.
There was a middle-aged blonde lady affecting a fake Asian accent. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll kind of fill everybody in on what I kind of put 2 and 7 together. I got 9. It seems like this is still connected, which is weird because I'm surprised that we have. I guess we have had someone one attack on us, though it was ninja, not gang members. But I guess a ninja's kind of a gang member in its own right. And I'm still not sure it was a ninja. The two of us were passed out. You had you not eaten any of it? Is that what happened?
No, I just.
Or were you loopy from chocolate chip pancakes and imagined a ninja?
we pulled those shuriken out of the wall of that RV, so
It looked like 3 forks to me, but okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a ninja.
Years of drinking beer with JB, he developed a poison tolerance.
So it all. Yeah, the mayor had connections with the cartel, so it seems like she maybe has connections with the cartel. It's fitting together more. Really though, they only sent you 2. I'll turn back to our Men in Black.
We were told we were assisting you with a simple arrest.
Well, that's not what we told them.
Well, I don't know if you've heard, boys, but there's a lot of turmoil in Texas right now, what with this nuclear power plant and everything. It was kind of a big deal for us to come. We can go, right, Agent Butters? That's right, Agent Peanut. We can leave.
Now, I don't want to seem ungrateful. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just saying that I don't think that we're... I don't think we're just walking in and arresting somebody. They have, as I said, armed, trained mercenaries. More than the 4 of us. I mean, what do we count? At least a dozen of them?
Yeah.
Maybe more? A score? To use old-timey language? This is going to be rough. Now I'm feeling kind of like maybe we shouldn't bring in the locals. They're bound to get gunned down.
Right then, you hear all kinds of horns honking outside.
Well, too late for that.
So do we have use of that helicopter?
Yeah, we can. I mean, it'll carry the 4 of us.
There's 5 of us. Oh no.
The 4 of us?
5 of us. That's what I meant.
Then yeah, I guess we're not very subtle though if we come in on a helicopter.
Yeah, but
No, sir.
if the Nichols come in first, they could provide quite a distraction. If we get them to demand they release that boy.
So, do we want to go after the slow one that we think is the murder suspect, or do we want to land next to the silo and charge into that and see what's in there?
Oh, that might be the right way to do it. That's a good idea. Like, we should tell the Nichols that the boy who we believe killed the Nickel boy is being held in a little shack on that property. They'll all hoot and holler and get in their cars and start driving up there. We can pile in the helicopter and fly around and try to come at the other side and try to take a look at that silo, which I'm assuming is just going to be like to the top with cocaine. And then
silo cocaine, jackpot.
Or alien
I'll
technology.
have to test every 6 inches. You have to take a sample to test to make sure it's all cocaine, all the way down.
Danny's getting sweaty.
And that's how Danny died. Yep. Yeah, so right about then, there's like a pounding on the door. Hey, sheriffs!
Now what?
Yeah. I'll go out there and
So there's like 10 nickels and 3 4x4s parked outside.
Nice.
Wonderful.
We're ready.
What do we?
well,
Mhm.
I'll give them the speech and get them going.
Yeah.
What
be
are you telling them?
I'm saying, like, as you know, we showed up to find out who, killed I can't remember the boy's name.
Hank
That's
Jr.?
embarrassing. Hank Jr. Thank you. We came here to find out who killed Hank Jr. and we have determined that it is. I keep slipping into random accents as I talk. We have determined that the man responsible is hiding out at. What's the name of the church again?
The Blissful Ascendancy Church.
compound.
The Church and Meditation Retreat. I want to say it in its entirety, so I don't want to be disrespectful. The Blissful Ascendancy Church and Meditation Retreat.
One of them's like, I knew it was those damn baldies. And that girl from yesterday like, well, shit, they still could be aliens.
Aliens met Bearloo. God damn.
Must be why they don't have any hair.
I say, and he's being guarded right now by. We determined it's like French Foreign Legion, right? Is what we think these guys are.
No, one guy had a French Foreign Legion tattoo.
Yeah. Miscellaneous.
Well, that's fine,
foreigners.
but I don't even know if these guys will know who the French Foreign Legion is. But I'll say they appear to be guarded by the French Foreign Legion. Let's see if
Outsiders.
anyone even responds to that.
What? Frenchies? What the hell's going on? Alien Frenchies?
Well, they are not from around here. That does make them aliens, I guess. That's just going to confuse matters more. I don't say that. I'll say there's more than a dozen of them, and they are armed with military hardware.
But
And then I'll kind of look at them all and kind of get a read of like me saying that there's crazy foreign mercenaries and that they have like military style weaponry and stuff. If these guys are like, let's go do it, or if I've managed to scare them off so we don't have to worry about all these guys dying.
They don't even register that you said anything impactful. Like, one of them's drinking a beer, another one's like still chewing on a piece of bacon he brought with him, and like, Agent Peanut leans into Jack and leans like, you want to tell me what the hell is going on right now? Are you organizing vigilantes?
we're just organizing a distraction. We figure we're not going to get very far into that compound without some of the locals causing a stir.
So,
Yep, what he said.
so if you boys can head up there and, through power of sovereign citizenry, demand the release of that that man that killed the boy, then we can step in and do the arrest. What do you say?
Yeah, kick ass.
That's good because that was not a good speech. That was good that they're already day drunk. So
Yeah, right.
Wait,
But
who
there's-
said that?
Said what?
I didn't say
Who
that
just
out
made a
loud.
little speech.
Danny.
Danny, I did.
Okay.
Danny did.
Okay.
Butters looks at Peanut and he's like, oh, you remember it's like in Dronning. Remember when we took out that little village with the neighboring village? And Peanut's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Well, we got a couple of veterans with us. Thank you for your service, gentlemen.
And then we'll get them all riled up and hopping in their pickups and driving off, and then we'll suit up and get in the helicopter and head over.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. They got the pilot out there revving up the chopper. So basically the way this is going to work is These guys are just going to go where you tell them to go, and you can use their grit to give yourself a basic success, or you can use their grit to take hits for you if they're where you are.
Oh,
So,
Okay. Meat shields, I like it.
yeah.
We have to do something awesome, like dive out of the helicopter
Okay.
and crash into the building. Let's do this, guys.
We'll all sprain our ankles again like we did last time.
I think that was mostly just me, wasn't it?
That same.
Oh no,
sounds
that
right.
was the Alien game that we all sprained
Oh,
our ankles.
that's
So
it,
I
that's
remember that now.
Oh, different universe. Never mind.
So if you just go, you will get there well in advance of the Nichols.
Well, yeah, I think we're gonna loop around and come in behind to that silo first, and I'm hoping that us showing up in like a helicopter will confound the
oh yeah.
people there, and maybe we can take a look at stuff before we storm everything else.
Do we have any paperwork we can flash at these guys? Did the
I have a menu from the diner.
Well, that'll work.
That'll work.
It should be laminated too, so you won't get anything on it.
There we go. Yeah, I think originally weren't we asking for like a warrant or something? Wasn't that something else?
Yeah, you haven't gotten that yet.
You're denied the warrant.
Well, I'll go in and check the fax machine.
Oh, it's been out of paper for 2 days.
Ah, jeez. Well, I'll put some paper in it. And then kind of sit there for a minute and then realize it's not like it holds faxes.
No. It's an old shitty fax machine.
Yeah.
It's just been giving everyone a busy signal.
Yep. All right. And then head back out and like, nope, no warrants. I mean, they didn't get them faxed here, but I'm sure it exists, so we should be fine.
Butters looks at Peanut and then looks at you guys. Well, do you feel there's an imminent threat that someone may be in danger?
I mean, they had at least one person that seemed like locked up against their will.
Well, then that's all we need, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeehaw, cowboys, let's go.
Okay. So, what is the plan again? We're flying in.
You keep asking what the plan is. There's no plan. We're doing this
I don't
live. We're figuring it out as we go. Whatever happens, we shoot it. No,
It sounded like the plan was you were going to the silo while the Nichols.
that is what I
just-
suggested.
Well,
Chaos.
So, the Nichols probably won't even get through the front gate, for starters. And then we're going to be at the silo, the four of us. And the silo was surrounded by guys with guns, right?
Last time you were there, you saw six guards.
6 guards.
Yeah,
So
well,
we
I'm
can
hoping that
get
the
to-
Nichols will get to the gate and cause a kerfuffle and pull guys away from the gate.
Okay, so you want to wait until the Nickel boys get there and cause the distraction and then fly in?
Yeah, but I mean, I had to go in and like put on some pants and like get my suspenders on, get my jacket and everything. Finish breakfast. By the time we get in the helicopter, it's going to be noon. We're going to be late. Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Well, we definitely need you with your pants on.
Yeah. No, yeah. My thought was, yeah, we'll loop around because we don't want to fly directly over everything, so we want to go wide.
Mhm.
Hopefully, by the time we, it kind of.
Well, it's like a 45-minute drive, so for a drunk nickel, it's maybe 30 minutes. So
Mhm.
you want to kill enough time that they get there ahead of you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that far away.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a bit of a drive then. So
Yeah, it's a lot quicker by helicopter, but you're gonna take the long way around.
sure. Well, so we either wait for the Nickel boys to get there so they can cause a distraction, and then we go land at the silo and see what's there,
Yep, I think.
or
Yep. That's the current
or
plan.
we just go
And then
there and okay.
if it's full of water and or seeds, then we'll feel silly when we realize that they were just worried of government intervention, and then we came in hot and attacked them all, and we're actually the bad guys. But we'll see. It's one of the two things. Either they're
You don't have like armed guards guarding a silo full of grain. Or
I mean, you
C.
do if you're worried that people are going to steal your grain. But I hear what you're saying. I agree with you. It's full of cocaine to the top. I understand.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we'll cut to that. You fly over the park, take the long way around, and come in on the thing. You can go to the tactical map if you want.
Do we see any Komatsu bulldozers in the area as we
from
fly
the
over?
air.
No, you don't. You
Okay,
don't.
okay.
That was
What-
good callback. Good callback. Good thinking.
When you arrive and you're hovering over, you see a very similar scene to what you saw before. There were 4 guards kind of walking the perimeter, and 2 guards at the silo, one by the 4x4 and one around the other side, which is where you had found a large door last time. What do you want to do? As soon as they see the chopper, the guys in the perimeter start moving in. Can you see these tokens, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can. So they're still there, even though by this time the Nickel boys are causing a commotion at the gate.
Yeah, remember that's about a quarter mile away, and there were other guards over there anyway. So, for whatever reason, they haven't felt the need to withdraw.
I mean, I feel like we should just announce ourselves as the U.S. federal agents, right? Even though that's not what we are, but we kind of are.
Yep. We got a black helicopter.
Yeah.
Are you gonna land and get out and tell them that, or what are you trying to do?
Is there no? I guess we're kind of close to. There's no like bullhorn on this thing that we can just like.
Oh, it should have that.
No, yeah, they do have a loudspeaker.
I guess that might tell everyone else what's going on in the area, though, huh? Of course, we're flying a helicopter. They probably already know there's a helicopter flying low.
Yeah, just try to get them to put their guns down, or think twice before shooting.
Yeah. We'll like U.S. federal agents, lower your weapons.
Okay, who wants to make that leadership role?
Leadership, huh? It's never speech, is it?
No, not when you're being bossy.
I mean, I have,
my leadership is bad.
I think we're all the same.
Oh,
So I have more smooth, but nothing in leadership. I have 4.
Okay, then you can give an agent a grit if you want to take an extra success, or basic success.
Yes, I will do
How does
that.
that work?
I'll spend 1 adrenaline.
Oh, good.
Okay. And 1 adrenaline.
Nice.
Okay.
So I get an extra die.
Who's taking the grit, Peanut or Butters?
Which is the one that handed me the file?
I believe that was Butters.
So Peanut takes the grit. I don't know why.
All right. Not his first rodeo. All right. So we're talking 2 extra dice then?
Is it they added a dice, or are they giving me a bonus success?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're giving you a basic success, and you're adding a die. You're adding a die. Yeah. 1. So that'd be
no.
So that would be 2 basics right now.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah,
It's never enough.
Reroll.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
I got it. And then plus that's a critical in combination with the
Oh
free
yeah.
base.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
All right. You successfully route 1/2 of their force.
Oh.
I mean, that's even better than putting down your guns. Just not shooting and leaving is exactly where we're at.
They run off into the tree line.
Oh, they don't even run back to
They ran away?
the compound. They're like, uh-oh, the jig is up. They got us.
Well, remember the compound is on the other side of a tree line. It was kind of hard to get here from there.
Did they run in that direction?
Yes, and however the other 3 rush over to that 4x4, and they seem to be pulling up a lid on something.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground fast.
Yeah.
You tell them to land.
Yeah.
Okay. How close do you want them to get?
Get within
I mean,
at
I think
least
I
hunting
think I
rifle
want to just
range.
put it down at this point. Yeah,
Yeah.
wherever we're at, because I think they're getting something.
Okay.
Do they have? Does the feds have any better weapons in the helicopter? Did they? Are they?
No, they just have their sidearms.
Okay. All right. So yeah, just as long as we're
No laser guns.
within hunting rifle range, Lee will be happy.
Nebulizers.
All right, yeah, you see them like pulling out this huge cylindrical thing. They seem to be trying to attach things to it. As you can jump out of the copter, and Peanut and Butters are in that low crouch with their guns out. Go, go, go! What do you want to do?
I'll take a.
I'm going to charge them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop and aim. Get my rifle ready, and I'm gonna take a shot to try to disrupt them assembling whatever that is.
And me and Peanut are circling wide.
I'm running after them.
All right.
Running straight to them.
You're running at them?
I'm running at them. Am I close enough to run at them?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm running at them. The other guys are covering me, right? Why
Well,
not?
Kind of.
I'm charging them to try. I want to stop them from assembling that thing.
Okay.
And I feel like if we stand there and shoot at them, we're all going to miss. They're going to put it together and blow us all up.
Okay. So he's running. Are you two firing, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna stop and shoot. If we're 100 yards, 200 yards away, I'm gonna take a shot.
Me and Peanut, we're gonna cut off kind of to the side a little bit and just try to get them so we can do like a crossfire thing on them.
Okay. So would you say you're like maneuvering this turn? Or?
Yes, I'd say
Okay.
I'm maneuvering.
Is Butters coming with somebody?
Is he the macho charge with
Is he
Jack
charging
type?
with Jack? Okay. Rah! Okay, why don't we have Lee take his shot. You said you had a rifle, Lee?
Yep. We got my hunting
Okay.
rifle.
Get it in the gas tank, it will explode.
We won't worry about the range, but they do seem to be up armored, so you're going to lose a die.
Oh, all right. But I should get. Do I get? I don't get any benefit from the range, though. Do I?
Okay, so I accidentally moved
No. Yeah. Okay.
Butters.
Oh.
Butters is on you.
All
Okay,
right.
I know. I just said I accidentally moved him.
Okay,
That's
so
all right.
I'm gonna lose a die. All right, but I'll spend an adrenaline to get it back because I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Lots. I'm gonna roll lots.
Okay.
Where's my? Oh wait, yeah. Here's my adrenaline. All right, so I'm shooting at whoever seems to be holding or about to shoulder that thing. So I don't add a die, so I just a straight roll. Okay.
Somebody on stream's asking you to zoom out.
Oh, zoom out too close. Yeah.
There's not much to this map. Sorry.
All right, so there's a critical. Let me
And a basic.
and a basic. Yeah, let me re-roll with my gunfighter. Just the free re-roll. Oh, and another basic.
2, 3, 4, 5. Bang, bang, bang. All right. You pop one at the back. Ah! Let's see. Jack.
Yep.
Why don't you give me a stunt and something roll? So probably stunting nerves or stunting brawn.
Stunt and nerve sounds good. Oh wait, I didn't highlight it. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, with one of those basics, can I aim? Can I, or I guess reload? No, I guess I'm probably doing it's like bold action, so I'll reload with one of those basics.
Oh, you don't want to do it as a damage?
Oh no, I'll do it as no. That's right. The basics I'll do is damage. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I get to re-roll anything?
Let's see. What'd you get? You got
a basic, so yeah,
You got a basic. You could reroll his other 4.
You could do it.
Yeah,
another basic.
Okay. Looks like you'll be on them next turn, but you got 2 basics, so if you want to shoot while you're running, you can.
How far away do we land?
An indeterminate abstract amount of distance.
Yes.
Okay.
Long. We landed long range.
And what can I do? Did you say?
Because you're not going to reach them this turn, but you did get some basics, so you could shoot while you're running if you want.
Okay. Like, does that mean like I stop and point the gun at them and shoot, and then?
No, it'll be more like you're shooting on the run, so you're probably
gonna, while running.
So you'd probably be getting a penalty, but yeah.
But you're cool. Action hero.
And then I could accidentally hit the cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would take it out of commission. Problem solved.
Oh yeah. Maybe make a big hole in the ground. Be
Also
Mount
problem
Edna already all over again. Okay, fine. I'll shoot on him.
Okay, so we're gonna deduct. It'll be nerves and shoot, but minus 2 dice.
What? Okay, so because I'm running.
Because you're
So
running
can I
and
use an
because
adrenaline.
yeah. You can use adrenaline to add
that
1
gives
back.
So that gives me 1 more die.
And so you'll just be at minus 1 die, but you could also.
So shoot and nerves.
Minus 1 die.
So how do I minus it?
I think you'll probably just have to count the number, subtract 1, and roll that many dice.
You need to help me out. I don't know what that means. So
like,
I'm supposed to get 6. Am I supposed to get 6 dice because my shoot is 3 and my nerves is 3?
So you'll get 5.
And you're saying, so I can't just highlight that skill on a roll. I have to, like,
You'll just have to go down to the middle panel and roll 5 of those dice on the left side of it.
Okay, I got 2 basic successes.
And then if you want, you can give Agent Butters a grit, and he can give you a basic.
How do I give him a grit? I don't have any.
No. He'll take a point of damage. That's what I was saying before we started this, is those 2 guys can assist you, but it costs them grit.
You just tell Matt that you want him to spend the point, and he checks it off himself.
Okay, but what does that get me?
It gives you another basic success. It's like he's
3 basic successes.
Yeah, so those 2 guys are just here to help. So if you're willing to hurt them, they can give you help.
Okay, well I don't want to use them all up yet, I don't think. But so can I re-roll my my things to like,
do
get
you
a better
have
success?
Yeah, you sure can. Do you have the what is that feat called,
Gunfighter?
Jeremy? The gunfighter feat?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so then you can re-roll that 1 snake eye thingy.
Oh,
hey,
And now I have 1 critical and 1 basic.
perfect. So you popped another one. Shah!
Popped another one.
You shot a guy.
Wait, but what do you mean another one?
Because Lee shot one.
Okay.
There's one.
I thought you meant I shot 2 by accident.
No.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Do we shoot the same one?
No, you two have separately dropped 2 of them. All right. Danny, were you still just trying to... Was your plan to maneuver around to a better angle kind of thing? Or were you
Yeah,
rushing?
because I'm not really the run and gun guy. I was just going to kind of try to flank and cause the distraction. I didn't realize that I had a bunch of sharpshooters on my team.
Okay.
But yeah, I was trying to get like a crossfire. Like I assume they're on the other side of the truck or they're doing stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to get around to a different angle to look at them. I wasn't planning on shooting this round. I was just maneuvering.
Okay, so this last guy...
There's cocaine in that silo.
This last guy says...
Not great.
The last guy says, "The hell with this!" Throws down the rocket launcher and pulls assault rifle out from the back of the truck. And starts spraying in a huge arc at you, all of you.
Nice.
You guys all need to make like nerve stunts, and you need 2 extreme success.
No. Nope. Wait. It shifted up there. Okay, I'm just gonna re-roll. Extreme. You got a critical.
I'm just going to hold it at the critical. I'm not going to push it any further.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll hold my critical too. Yeah.
Danny, you got a critical. Jack got critical. Oh, almost an extreme.
It looks like we all got a critical. Yay! We all got
So-
wounded slightly.
So Danny and Lee catch 3 grit worth of damage.
Oh, geez.
Jack catches 2 grit worth of damage. Jack and Danny, if you want to transfer any of that to the FBI, you can.
I'll transfer one of it to the FBI.
Okay.
Like
I'll
I
do
now
the
have
same.
2 on him.
Yeah. How about you, Jack? Are you taking it, or are you giving some to your partner there?
I'm giving him 1, just like
Giving him 1? Okay.
Annie did. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's got 1 now.
So I took 1 grit.
Yes, you took 1, and then Lee took 2.
3?
Is that what I said?
3.
3. Yeah. Okay. So he's just raking you the whole. Basically, he's raking the whole clearing with automatic fire. Your turn. Jack, you're on top of him now. What did you want to do?
Shoot him.
Just got close so you can shoot him real good.
Can I stick my gun right in his gut and shoot him?
You can sure try. Why don't you roll?
Well, I mean, I can't really attack him with my lockpick set. So,
Did you have
do
martial
have a
arts?
knife.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, your knife or martial arts.
do I?
I thought so.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Know thyself.
Features. Where is martial arts at?
Feet.
Full
It's a
throttle,
feat.
detective martial. I know kung fu, Muay Thai, boxing, or another fighting style.
Mhm.
Gain a
So-
free reroll for all actions and reaction rolls. Okay, I'm gonna kung fu his butt.
Okay. So that's definitely going to be a fight roll.
I probably should have just shot him. But okay.
Either, I mean, I guess depending on your style of martial arts, it's probably either brawn or nerves, maybe.
Fight and well, my nerves is better than my brawn, but I guess if it's okay for that, I choose. That's what I would choose.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, you're just doing some fancy, not straight punch.
Boom. 2 basic successes.
So you want to do your free reroll on that one snake eye there?
Sure.
Yeah,
You got it.
1 crit.
Boom.
1 critical and basic. So, did I poke his eyes out, or?
I don't know. You tell me. You took him out. What did you do? You tell me.
I punched him in the throat. He's laying on the ground choking to death now.
Okay. Butters turns around and waves at waves like a downward motion at the helicopter, and you see that the guy cuts the engine, and propeller starts slowing down.
Oh, I'm probably already winded. I'll just jog over to the truck that's there that they were getting the stuff out of, and pop open the door and see. I'm assuming there's probably a radio or something in it, and see if there's any chatter happening right now.
Oh, okay.
Does cross chatter like not to this radio, but that someone was like they might have been listening to something, and it does sound like security at the retreat is engaged with someone.
Some yokel locals.
Yeah.
Ewoks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Drunk
with the Ewoks, right? The Gungans, whatever.
Drunk, toothless Ewoks.
Yeah. I feel like the Nickels are more Gungans than Ewoks. That's
yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe like a hint of Jawa.
Yeah.
Not Gamorrean guards.
Well, some of them, the ones that have really let themselves go.
Well, I'll pick up the. Is there actually a red pickup truck in front of this thing? Like it shows.
Yeah. That was what they were standing around when they were trying to assemble their
Is there
crappy 80s surface to air missile.
We have 3 dead and or dying guys right here, right? I'll start patting people down, see if there's any keys, because the doors were locked with a padlock or something, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if not, we'll shoot it off or something.
No, yeah, you find keys.
All right, I'll toss them to because I always make Curtis do everything. I'll toss the keys to Morley and be like, well, let's pop this thing open and see what's in there, and then get moving. That way, he always is the one that sets off the bombs, or whatever happens. That's young man's work, not 4 months to retirement work.
All right, Lee, you opening it up?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so you unlock the lock, and these are like these massive metal double doors that come together and they get locked. So you have to kind of put your shoulder in it to pull it open. Mm-hmm. And when you pull it open, it's just this completely empty silo chamber, and across on the other side of it from the door is just one little panel with a lever on it.
Okay.
And
you look Danny's a little crestfallen because of the lack of cocaine, but he'll push on.
Everyone make what is that? Detect rolls with focus.
All right.
And if you want to hurt an FBI agent, tell me.
We all get a free reroll. I'm not gonna punch an FBI agent over
detect
this.
with focus.
Yeah.
That's just 2 basics.
Oh
I
man.
failed.
I'll do my real push here. Maybe I'll get it.
Oh,
yeah, bang, 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 bang.
We get a free reroll because of detect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll reroll that skull then. Nah, okay. Just a
Oh well, you both got it. That's okay. The one thing you do notice is there's a faint remnants of like tire tread mud on the floor.
So you said there's a lever in here?
On the opposite wall from the door. And you look up and you can see all the way to the top of the roof, and it's just completely empty.
And it's a mud floor in here?
No, there's tire tread mud on the floor. It looks like
okay.
it looks like a metal floor.
Before I flip this lever, does it look like there's a big seam in the middle of this floor? It's gonna pop open. My dungeon trap sense is tingling.
It looks like there's a seam around the circumference.
Oh, I did not expect that. Oh my god, is this an alien spaceship?
Alien!
Everything just changed. Do we investigate this now? I'm assuming this is our chance, right? This is what we're here for?
I'll step back, outside the door while
Why go to the lever?
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on to that lever. Hold on to that lever, Danny.
Me and Peanut will walk in there.
Okay. Okay.
I'll kind of look at him for a moment and see if he has any. He's just taking my lead, huh? He's not.
Yeah, you can't read his expression from behind his cool ass Ray-Bans. He just looking right. We'll pull the goddamn lever.
Yeah, I'll hold on to whatever the thing is so I don't fall over if this all starts shaking, and hopefully I'm not firing a missile or something right now, and I'll flip that lever.
Okay. You hear this like click, 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 and then all of a sudden these hydraulics engage and the floors just start slowly lowering.
I'll chunk it back and to stop it.
Okay, well when you do that, it starts coming back up. You know?
Okay, I'll be like, it looks like it's an elevator. Are we going down?
Yeah, should we pull the truck in there? Looks like it'll fit.
Yeah, this image may be a little deceptive. It's massive on the inside of this thing. You could fit a couple trucks in here.
No, cool.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get
Jack,
the truck.
you want to pull the truck in? I'll jump in the back and see if I can finish putting together this RPG.
Jack, you doing that?
I'll get the truck, bring it in. Yeah.
Okay. So you pull in the truck, and then everyone's getting in, and you're throwing the lever. Is that?
Yeah, I'll stay by the lever itself. I won't get in the truck if everyone else is in there, just so someone's on the lever. And then clunk it over and click, 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 click. Start going down.
Lee, I'm gonna take a wild guess here and assume you do not read Russian.
I do not.
So why don't you give me focus and shoot?
Okay.
Focus and shoot to read Russian. Huh? All right.
No, to assemble a surface-to-air missile without.
Okay, I get it.
Focus and shoot.
Wow!
I read enough.
He's like, yeah, no problem. You've got yourself a Sam.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. It's really big and unwieldy, just so you know. So the hydraulics kick into gear again and start lowering you down. And like as it drops to where you can see underneath, it's literally just cut earth, like just rough cut earth that you're passing through. And it drops about, you would guess, 30 to 40 feet before it comes to a stop. And this is what you see.
What is going on? They did all this, but they still needed to steal a bulldozer from a local farmer.
There it is in the picture.
And you can hear like down this massive tunnel, you can hear like the sound of equipment way in the distance, like gas powered equipment.
Are we
Wow.
And
down there?
And there's Arlo McGurdy's Komatsu 660 with its red stripe.
There it is. There's our missing bulldozer.
It all comes together. We are truly great detectives.
So, which way does the tunnel run? Does it run in like east-west, north-south? Can we tell?
You would say you'd say it's probably southward.
Oh, okay.
Is that towards anything of note?
If you're thinking the church, no, it's not that direction exactly.
Kind of towards the town in a general sense?
No, not even that. It's
because the town is to the west.
The town would be like southwest. Yeah.
Well, we're exploring this thing, right? Let's. I guess I hop in the back of the pickup with Lee and tap it on the side, and we start driving down.
Does it look like there's people around, or we're alone down here?
Well, in the immediate vicinity, you're alone, but like I said, you can hear heavy equipment in the distance down the tunnel. So are you taking the truck?
We're checking it out, right?
Yep. Yeah, let's head that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stealth is for pansies.
Yeah, we're taking it. Are we going to the truck or are we going on foot? I guess is what the question is. I said truck, but I just assumed that, my knees kind of hurt. I've already hopped out of the helicopter like a foot and a half off the ground. That almost blew him out. I'm kind of would like to ride, but I understand if you guys want to be more secure. There is gas-powered gear, though, going. That probably will...
Can we drive it cautiously and be ready to stop if we feel like we're getting too close to the sounds? Or is that not?
You can definitely drive it cautiously. There's no way in hell you're going to sneak up on anybody in a truck in this tunnel.
Oh, are there other, like in the image, are there any trucks, other trucks or machines in the?
There's dump trucks and water trucks.
Yeah, should we approach in one of their trucks so they're not, so we might be able to catch them off guard?
We are in one of their trucks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they could think it's security. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, even if they hear us or see us coming, they're not expecting strangers to be down here, right? They would think that it would I would think they would believe that it was their own people down here.
Yeah.
Until they see our men in black, and then they're gonna
yes.
They're gonna know.
That's true.
Okay. So you're just driving down the tunnel?
Yep.
Okay. So eventually you get to a point where the tunnel keeps going south, but there's a couple trucks and some kind of like excavator off to one side. It looks like they're working on a branch of a tunnel, and you can see a lot of men standing around there.
By a lot, do you mean like 5 or 20?
There's probably half a dozen men in hard hats and like another 12 men wearing fatigues.
Oh, geez.
So what do we think they're digging up down here?
Apparently they're putting in a subway. It doesn't feel like they need the infrastructure here, but
Well,
what they're going for.
well, we did kill 3 people to get in here.
Well, yeah, and if there's a bunch of soldiers with fatigues, do they appear to be armed as we approach?
Oh yeah, they look like the guards, the mercenaries.
I mean, we're going to get shot unless we run away or we run into them, I think.
Or we go past, right? Because they're kind of in an alcove.
Yeah, I guess we can just try to zoom past them.
Yeah,
Sure.
just keep going south. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the guards are not in the alcove. The workers are. But
Okay.
Oh, so they're easy to hit, is what I'm hearing.
They could be, yeah.
How many rockets do we have with this launcher in the back?
Looks like just one.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably if you somehow manage to fire a SAM. Does that need like guidance or lock-ons or anything like this?
Probably. but I guess you could point it and shoot it at something.
That would probably take...
The 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we try?
Okay,
This is where the aliens live.
What do you guys think? I'm standing up in the back. I figured out which end to point at them. But
I'll grab onto the side and help brace you as you're.
okay.
So you gonna pop that thing up, point it at him, and fire?
Yep, I'm gonna fire in the mouth of that alcove.
Okay.
Oh my god!
All right. It's a pretty clumsy weapon, so you do your normal shoot, but take off two dice.
Ooh, all right. All right, I'll put one. Back with my with adrenaline. Yeah.
And if you want either the Vietnam veteran FBI agents to take a point of grit, they can do that too.
Yeah, I'll have them take a grit. So I'll roll.
All right, butters or peanut?
Who's doing worse? I'll
Peanut's the one I've been using, so I think
I'll do
Butters.
Butters.
Off.
Butters.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that'll give you a basic.
Okay. So I get a built-in basic, and I'm rolling 6 dice with the adrenaline spend. Okay.
One basic.
One basic. So effectively 2 basics.
2 basics. Okay. So let me do my reroll. Do I get the free reroll from?
Sure, why not?
From gunslinging. All right, there we go.
There you go.
2 criticals and a basic.
Oh, all right. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. I was just going to have you roll the same amount of dice again to help me determine how much this explosive does. So why don't you do that real quick?
Okay.
1, 2
2
more.
basics.
All right, so you launch this thing, and it just goes flying down the tunnel, and they're doing that standard like 80s secret layer guard thing where they're diving out of the way, and it just impacts into the side of the cave. And anyone that did not get killed is just so shell shocked that they're not going to be able to do anything for a little while. However, there is like a disconcerting sound.
Yeah, that's going to cause some attention.
As the ground shakes a little and rocks kind of start trickling down from the ceiling.
Jack, let's head south, Jack. Put it in gear. Let's see if we can get to the end of this tunnel before it collapses.
It's a good thing we're not in space.
So you're just racing by everybody?
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Screw you, wounded! All right. So you move on, and this area seems a little less well refined. Like they haven't put in a lot of supports and smoothed out the rock very much, and there's a lot of supplies just stacked around. Go ahead and go to the shitty tactical map and zoom it in as you like.
Yeah, no bicycle lanes down here.
Yeah, no.
Those barrels look like hazardous waste.
I put you all on the map, but I know you're effectively still on the what do you call it? Truck.
Mama 2.
Mama 2.
So as you're approaching this area, you can see figures in cover behind various crates and barrels and things, and they all have assault rifles, and they do not look like those other fellas. Can you guys see Can you guys see the tokens?
I can see all of us and one bad guy token.
Okay, well, that's just that's the group. They're scattered about down the tunnel behind cover, like they heard you coming.
What?
What about those barrels? Is that something? Do we know or have any idea?
You don't know. You want to get out of your truck and go look at it while these men with assault rifles are pointing at you?
No.
Okay, well, they look like they're going to fire. What are you doing?
Is there anything else in the back of the truck? Are there any more assault rifles for the security? So
No.
one guy pulled out. Okay, one guy pulled
Did I
one.
punch the gas and run them over?
Well,
They're driver, man.
They're scattered down the tunnel and they're in various positions behind cover, so you're not going to be able to run them all over.
Oh.
You could run one of them over.
Just one less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plow into the
While the
nearest
other ones shoot us.
We
Yeah,
can shoot
let's,
back. We can shoot back.
There's lots of them, right?
Yes.
Let's just stop and turn around and run away.
To go where? Back up the silo.
What do you guys want to do? You want me to run them over?
Yeah. At least disable one, and we can start shooting from the back. Yeah, Danny and I can start taking shots.
I'll just steer the truck right at one of them and run them over, Matt.
Okay. Why don't you give me nerves and drive or nerves and stunt? Probably nerves and drive. One. Do you want to hurt an FBI agent?
Do you get? You were a driver? Do you get any like reroll driving skills thing?
His thing is for going really fast.
Oh, you should be going faster.
Butters or peanut?
Butters.
Okay. Okay.
You still alive?
Yeah. They're okay. Okay, so that's two basics. So you want to do a reroll with your 3 bad dice?
I can do that.
All right. Boom!
Oh, nice.
All right, so you crash into this guy who's hiding behind a pallet of crates, throws him against the wall, and his head smacks against it. Blood paints it as he slides down.
Ooh, that was a little much there, Jack. I don't know if that's what we should have done. I've been with everybody, the missile, everything, but that. Ooh.
I mean, so can I keep going, or did I crash into the wall when I ran into him?
You can on the next turn, but things are going to happen.
That's fine. But
you guys,
if I can keep going, then I'm just going to keep going towards the other ones and try to run more of them over. I'm in crazy mode now.
Okay. So Danny and Lee, do you want to do anything while he's running people down?
Yeah, I'll take a shot. I'll
Shoot at them.
Yeah, I'll stand up and try to use the cab.
I thought we were just going to hold each other and weep, but okay, yeah, we can shoot instead.
That works. Does that work for you?
Yeah, another option.
And you guys know that we're like shooting people and running them over something that we don't even know what we're doing.
Yes. We're looking for answers.
Because we did not find a silo full of cocaine.
I'm pretty sure that Mad said this was the 80s. So I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm pretty sure they're bad guys.
Yeah, I can't see how they could possibly not be bad guys.
All right, go ahead and give me shoot rolls. You need extremes.
Okay. Can I shoot somebody at medium range as we're moving down to get that +1? Or is everything going to be at long?
No, there's people scattered through the tunnel, so yeah, whatever.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm going to shoot at the guys that are nearby because I'm.
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I'm not too
I'm not
concerned
going
about
from
that.
legless- Yeah.
You're gonna need extremes to do this, so
Oof.
no, that's good.
Yeah. Let me. I'll do my gunfighter reroll.
How's this gun
Did you
thing
get?
work?
Did you get all different?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, well, so Danny, that costs you a mag.
Oh right.
You got two criticals,
criticals,
right?
yeah.
So that's an extreme.
Okay.
So that works. You got one.
All
Boom.
right.
Now it's their turn. A torrent of automatic fire opens up on the truck.
These poor FBI agents.
Butter.
Every bullet hit them
Peanut.
somehow.
I need Jack to make a nerves drive roll. Extreme nerves drive roll.
Oh, he's almost there.
Almost there. You want to re-roll those two?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Good job.
Hot damn.
Are none of
So-
us hurt? We're all fine.
No, that was for
We're
him
all
to
fine.
avoid, that was for him to avoid taking damage and to keep control of the truck. You guys need to make rolls.
I'm gonna spend an adrenaline and drag me and Lee down into the.
Oh, for
Oh,
cover?
nice.
Yeah, I'm using my
Nice.
cover thing, so I lose my next action, but both of us are safe.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Nice. All right. So yeah, next round, Jack, you're just heading for the next guy.
Bonk, 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 all the way down.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make another roll for
You have the
drive.
windshield wipers going because of all the blood. It's horrific.
Drive and nerves.
Yeah. All right. You need
Critical success.
an extreme. So you want to re-roll? No.
It got better, so he could push that, right?
Yeah, you could. You could go all in if you like.
What do you mean go all in?
You roll all of them again, but if you don't improve, you lose everything.
Or just the two, right? You have to reroll. Yeah.
I don't have it, but I don't have anything that's worth anything, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, you can re-roll the bullets, is what I meant to say.
And if you get a skull, then you succeeded.
Up to
But if he
you.
fails, he loses a mag because he doesn't have any mag. He loses a
A tire.
gallon of gas. Yeah.
No.
So this guy behind a barrel dives out of the way, and you accidentally swerve a little hard, hit the wall, ramp up over the barrel, and you hear the differential on the truck go,
Oh.
and you lose gear, and it's like not going forward anymore.
I can fix that later.
I'm gonna have the passengers make stunt rolls.
All right. Stunt and
Like nerves or brawn or something.
okay, I'll do nerves. Oh. 2 basic. We need extreme.
Need a critical on this.
Oh,
one.
critical. Okay. Okay, I'll just do the reroll.
Ah.
So I have 1 basic.
So you take
Doing
2
the all
grit.
in.
No,
You take two.
Okay.
I did it. Critical.
You did. Lee takes 2 grit.
Okay.
Your head like hits the back of the truck as it stops abruptly.
Sorry.
Unless you want to pass it on to one of the FBI agents.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll take that. I'll save that for.
Rainy day.
It's worse.
Okay. Now, that kind of cost you your turn. So
Oh no.
Everyone makes stunt rolls like you need an extreme.
I'm gonna spin my adrenaline again as I pull us back down.
Yay!
Oh!
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah. Just stay down, Lee. What are you doing?
Got one. You want to
Well,
reroll
Jack
those
got
other?
it. One basic.
You want to reroll those other ones, Jack?
Yeah.
Two.
Well. Oh well.
All right.
Tried.
You reduce some of it.
So you're reducing by 2. You're inside the cab of the car, so it will be 3, unless you want to pass them on to an FBI agent.
How's Peanut doing?
Peanut has 7 grit left.
Oh,
And compared to Butters,
Butters has 7 grit left.
when you say left, you mean that's how many they have before they die?
Yes. Well, before they're out of it, one way or another.
And I only have 1 grit, so am I doing pretty good still?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You could take that 3.
I'll just take them all.
Okay.
I don't want to lose our agents yet.
Okay. So automatic fire rakes the truck. Danny keeps pulling Lee down at the last possible second before bullets whiz over your heads. Jack's got a little flesh wound up in the cab of the truck. Truck doesn't seem to be wanting to go into gear anymore. What do you guys want to do?
So there's still a bunch of guys here, right?
Yeah, scattered down the tunnel. Yeah.
And you
Are
said
there any other vehicles?
No, they were all behind you.
Skateboards.
Nope, no skateboards. There are barrels and crates.
Well, can I? I don't know if this is how you use a spotlight or not, but can I use my spotlight to do the like shoot one of the barrels, which I'm assuming is full of fuel, and then like grab a flare from the back of the truck and light it and toss it, and then in classic '80s style, that sets off a series of explosions that like either scares some guys away or gives us enough cover and stuff for us to do something else and get safe.
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely can do that. So spin your spotlight and then flip a coin. You got to call skull or dude jumping through air.
I'll say skull.
Hey, you get your spotlight back.
Yeah.
So describe this to me again.
So I see a flare in the back of the truck, and I, pop the top off and strike it so it's lighting, and then I stand up from behind the cab and do the like lethal weapon, Dan Glover, like roll the neck and shoot one of those barrels that's been in front of us. That's I'm assuming is full of fuel,
Okay.
and then I toss the flare in it, and it does the thing where it lands in the little pool of liquid. And then it burns up into the barrel, and then boom, and then repeats a few more times in a couple other barrels around the area.
Boom. Okay.
Nice.
That's totally awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and say you've any of the ones like close to you've blown up, set them on fire. One guy's doing the whole stuntman covered in jelly running down the tunnel on fire. I should put a Wilhelm scream on here. Damn it. Right, and then he finally falls over in the little trickle of water in the middle of the tunnel. But the few that are at the far back start retreating. Okay. However, I'm going to say you have disturbed the overall integrity of tunnel, and
Oops.
and rocks start falling down. I need everyone to make nerves and stunt rolls.
All right.
Totally worth it, guys.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. 2 basic.
Better than me running over 1.5 people.
Oh, Danny got it.
1 basic.
You got one? Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to take 2 grit, Lee, unless you want to give some to an FBI agent.
Yeah, I'm at 5. I got until 8 right before I start getting funky. I'll so 2 grit. I'll hand 1 off to Butters and take 1.
To Butters? All right. How about Jack?
What do I need to do?
Nerves and stunt to dodge falling rocks.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Lee, I thought that was your jam, nerves and stunt.
1,
2 basic.
2. Okay, you want to re-roll, or do you want to just take the 2?
What's
If you
better?
if you take the 2, you're still going to take 1 point of grit damage, or you can re-roll, try to get the critical to not take any damage.
I'm going to take the 1.
Okay, so take 1 grit as the rock bounces off the truck into your face. All right, so the dust.
Right side or left side?
I don't know what's your good side.
Doesn't matter.
So these guys, the ones that survived that explosion from Danny, as the dust clears, you can see they've run away. What was that for?
Left side.
Left side? Okay. What do you want to do?
Should we keep advancing? See if we have any answers at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah, or if we're just murdering our way through countless mooks for no reason.
We're just gonna pop up in Turkey, and be like, oh, okay.
So you've all dismounted and you're moving down the tunnel? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
I
If the truck's out of commission, yeah.
So as you walk by these guys, they're not dressed anything like those security guys. And they have a mishmash of assault rifles. And they're all pretty much wearing like some kind of heavy coat or hoodie situation. They do all appear to be Latino, but you know, obviously you don't know for sure. And but they're not like the mercenaries.
All right. Do you want to grab any of these rifles? We can do covering fire. We get a +1 to our next reaction roll for covering fire.
I mean, I guess I can pick one up. Are the weapons still functional after my mad explosive?
We'll assume there's enough of them since you did kill like 8 guys that.
So much blood on these hands. Oh no, they're probably all kids too, weren't they? Oh no.
They don't appear to be.
They're all like 45. That's good. That's good.
They don't appear. They don't appear to be kids. No.
18-year-olds that couldn't get a job at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll grab a rifle off of one body and a clip off of another one, and
Okay. Yeah. Assault rifles are accurate and have rapid fire.
Yeah, I'll grab. Is there enough for all of us?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'll grab one too,
Yeah, me too.
and as many clips as I can fit in my pockets.
Yeah, they've got.
Okay. You can carry 3 mags each.
Okay.
With accurate, if you spend a turn aiming, you'll get a +1 die on your next turn. With rapid fire, if you lay down covering fire, you can get a +1 to reaction, your next reaction rule.
okay. As I'm scavenging like a vulture off of these dead bodies, I'll give them the once over and like pull the hood down and stuff and see if I can find any distinguishing marks, tattoos, that type of a thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a mishmash. You do find some tattoos you recognize immediately as the Los Diamantes cartel.
Oh,
Okay.
The
There's
other
others
one,
too.
yeah. Why don't you make a detect focus roll?
You asked me to do the thing I'm good at. That was your first mistake. I'm sorry. What did we just say? Detect,
Uh huh.
focus roll. I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, maybe I'm not super good at it. Maybe I was wrong about that being good at it thing.
You want to harm an FBI agent?
Well, I get the free reroll.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I got you 2. You can do a regular reroll
Yeah,
or just harm a FBI agent.
I'll just harm an FBI agent. I want to actually get this and not.
All right, Butters or Peanut?
I'm working with Peanut this whole time, so I'm just going to keep piling it on Peanut.
Okay. Peanut is at 6 now.
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay, yeah, you identify the tattoos for the Demonios del Norte, which is a Mexican cartel, the Demons of the North. And another one, which is the Cuchillas, which is a Salvadoran cartel.
These wouldn't be guys that work together, right?
Not normally.
Yeah. This is a huge operation. Or it's taking like runaways from all these gangs and giving them a new life, and we just killed them. I don't. One of the two things is happening.
giving them a new life.
So we haven't seen anything down here that looked like it was being mined, right? There's no coal carts or anything like that full of diamonds or.
No, it looks like they're making tunnels. You don't. It doesn't look like a mining operation.
Are we close to a border where?
No, you are
an underground railroad thing.
Nope, you are in fact quite far from the border. You are up in the northern end of Texas.
So it's just. Are they just hiding down here? What do we think is going on here?
This is why we're killing so many of them, to find out.
Yes.
That's what I'm worried about. Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're planning on invading Oklahoma or something.
Is this a Red Dawn situation?
Yeah.
These are the Morlocks.
Yeah, well, the gunman did get more sophisticated and cartel related the further we went down the tunnels, so we may there may be some cocaine in it for you yet, Danny.
I mean, just to make sure it's cocaine, and then we hand it in.
Yes, of course.
Okay, are you guys moving on then? Once you've gathered up these weapons and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. This is a massive tunnel, so you guys like just Wild West style walking side by side, or what are you doing?
I think for right now, until we sense something, yeah. I mean, that's how I would imagine it. If someone has a different opinion, of course, they're wrong, but they can have it.
Okay. Give me focus awareness rolls.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'm kind of frozen up here just a sec.
Got a critical.
Danny got a critical. Jack got a...
I think I screwed up and rolled twice.
Oh, yeah, you did. We'll go with the first one. It was better.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm frozen, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. What was the roll? The awareness?
Focus awareness, yeah.
Okay, cool. One basic.
We need an extreme.
Oh.
Oh, we need an extreme? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Here comes.
I mean, I don't know.
I gotta.
So can I re-roll one of my successes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want, yeah.
What does a critical and
No,
two
nothing. No.
basics get you?
Nothing in this particular circumstance.
If I punch the FBI agent on my right in the nose and get another basic, so then I have 2 criticals. Does that do something?
Yes, if you want to do that.
I'm hoping that Peanut here can give me some insight. He's taking another point of damage.
So we're 2 points or 1 point of damage? Yes, okay.
Just 1 point for me, unless someone else is doing it.
To Peanut, that puts Peanut at 5.
He's fine. He's great.
I hope he doesn't die, because what would Butters be without Peanut?
Right?
If Peanut dies, I don't think Butter's going to be long for this world because he's taken all my nose punches. And it won't go well for him.
Okay, so you tricked your way into an extreme, it sounds like?
Yes. Through shenanigans.
So you're like carefully walking down the tunnel. It's very quiet except for, the echo of dripping water. And then Peanut's like, "Hey, what's that?" And as he points, you see the claymore embedded in the wall.
Oh, jeez.
And then you hear this
Whoa.
click, 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 boom. But you only need a critical because you saw it first. So everyone make nerve stunt rolls.
Nerve stunt.
I mean, can I spend my last adrenaline to dive on somebody?
If you really want to, sure.
I mean, I don't want to die. I'm going to spend my last adrenaline, and this time I'm going to dive on Jack and save him. I've done a lot of saving Lee.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so Jack, Danny pulls you out of harm's way. Oh, and Lee just nailed it.
Made it. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So does that mean I don't have to re-roll or anything?
Right, yeah, you're good. So everyone made it. Like, Peanut and Danny spotted in time. You all kind of dove backwards, and there's this big explosion comes out as it projects across the side of the tunnel. It's really hard to dodge a claymore, so good job.
What the heck is a claymore?
Oh, it's an anti-personnel mine that projects out in a kind of like a spread. Didn't you watch any old Vietnam movies? Come on.
It's the kind of flat-looking thing, right? With a few rods you stick in.
I don't like violence.
No.
The walls rattle.
Japanese dark fantasy manga series.
No. It's an anti-personnel mine. Anyway, and then you see the men in the distance pop up from behind crates. What do you do?
Shoot.
Shoot them with our new automatic weapons.
Yeah. +1 every range.
Is it on top of the aim thing?
Yeah. The ranges, it's +1 on everything except close for assault rifles. Yeah. Yeah, it's
okay.
It's nothing unclose. Yeah.
So if you're firing, did you guys hear that? You get an extra die.
All right, so just rat-a-tat-tat. Here we go.
Go for it. You need extremes.
Two criticals. I'll do my free reroll for gunfighter. Did it roll? Did it reroll?
I can't tell. Everything moved.
Yeah.
I see your initial roll. You had 2 criticals.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it re-rolled. It jumped before I clicked the button. So this is the gunfighter re-roll. Okay.
But I mean, you have 2 criticals. That's all you need.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get, Danny?
I just botched because you said we needed extremes, right?
Yeah.
I pushed and pushed again, so I think I just spent an entire magazine shooting into the wall.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah. That's all right.
And then how'd Jack do? You got 1.
It says 1,
2,
critical,
3.
Why am I not seeing a critical there?
It's because you got 3 basics, and that becomes 1 critical.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing you can really reroll.
Oh, am I doing the math wrong? I'm doing the math wrong. I'm
Is it
sorry.
usually 3?
I'm sorry, Lee. You did not. You would need 3 of those.
Oh, 3 criticals. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way to do that's like 9 dice.
Yeah. All right.
So, do I just re-roll my odd one out?
That won't do anything for you though, because it'll get you a critical and 2 basics. You'll have to choose one thing basically, and then re-roll the other ones and hope you get
So, throw one away.
at least one, because you need 4 matching things. So, I mean, I think really you pick one pair and re-roll everything else is the only real way to try to get 4 of a kind.
I'll do
Did
my.
you all-
I'll do my
did you all
regular
add-
roll. The
Did
one.
you guys all add the extra die too?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing regular
Oh, I did.
reroll, so I might lose something here. Ah, crap! I did.
You did it.
Jack
Okay,
did it.
4 bullets.
Jack did.
Jack did it. Oh, no, no,
Nice.
no.
Oh, nice.
So Lee missed.
I'm gonna go all in.
Oh, all right.
I don't know why 3 rerolls and I can't hit this. Come on, wait. This keeps jumping. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Two extremes.
Yeah, you guys wiped them out. Like they just go flying back into tunnel walls and across barrels and blah blah.
And I just
Lee's arm
haven't let
falls
go of the
off.
trigger since I started. I did that thing you see when the people at shooting range are like, it fires and I fall down and I'm just shooting straight up because I'm panicking. Can't let go of the trigger.
Pressing on.
Yeah, let's see what we got down here.
Yep. Yeah, reload my gun and then yeah.
I mean, how are we doing on the ammo stuff? Does that like deplete a whole
No, not yet.
magazine or
Only when you miss. So anybody that missed lost a mag.
Which is just me.
All right, so you move on down. The tunnel stretches a long ways. You've been after a while. It's really hard to tell down here, but probably miles.
Oh geez. Okay. That's a lot of work.
And eventually you get to, and it's also been sloping sort of as you go downward. And eventually you get to a point where it keeps going straight and it forks to the left, but that one looks kind of incomplete. And then it forks to the right, and you can hear the sound of machinery to the right.
What are they doing down here? Place is huge.
Mining something.
Like maybe.
That's the thing. You haven't really seen any evidence of mining. Like it doesn't. They're tunneling for sure.
I mean, it's the church just like a doomsday church, and they paid all these gang members and stuff to dig because they're cheap labor somehow to dig out a thing to survive the apocalypse. Are we misreading the whole situation?
No, we got to get somewhere here.
All right. Now I feel like with the machinery noise, now we try to approach quietly because maybe these people are unaware of what's been going on. I don't know how big and noise we've made so far. There's been explosions and stuff, but
Right. Yeah, let's try.
And try to sneak.
Yeah, try to sneak up and just see what they're doing at least.
So probably what, crime and stealth?
Oh boy. Yeah, that's only 5 dice for me.
oh man, I wish I had 5 dice.
You can punch an FBI agent for a basic.
I don't know if that's even going to help me. I'm just going to go for it because what's
Okay.
the worst that can happen, right?
Right.
Oh, I guess abject failure is the worst that can.
Oh no. All right, I'll do the reroll here. See if I can get a critical. Yeah, there we go. Critical and a basic.
Can you carry me so I'm quiet?
Yeah. Get up off my shoulders, Danny.
Well, if the problem with the group stealthing is if one person fails, it's kind of fails on everyone.
Two people failed. Two people made it.
Two people made it. Yeah. But Danny hit his head on a low hanging light and cussed out loud or something.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm just all three of the Stooges down here right now.
Yeah. So up ahead, you see where a huge dump truck has been pulled out to block the tunnel, and they've piled up like crates on either side of it, and you can just see a row of guns pointed at you.
What's happening? This would be a great time for someone to do a cool spotlight maneuver.
Do they have a grenade?
I mean, maybe you found one if you spend a spotlight. I don't know how that works.
Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna have to spend something.
They've seen you, so they heard Danny. So there's about to be bullets coming down range or up range. Unless, what do you want to do?
Tell them they're all under arrest. Backup is on the way. A team of 20 SWAT guys are coming.
Yeah, I mean, I do you want me to somehow magically bluff all these guys? I can try to pitch that they need to put down their weapons because
Yeah. What do we got to lose?
I mean, my life, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know how good of a bluffer Danny is, though.
How many guns are pointed at us?
It's hard to tell because they're all behind cover, but at least half a dozen.
Half a dozen. That sounds like a lot, but it's only
It
6,
does.
really.
Yeah, that's only one more than you.
Or do we just dive for cover?
Yeah, should we dive for cover and shoot it out? We do have the assault rifles.
Yeah, we do. Diving for cover. I mean, so do they, I think, but...
Okay, so you can take partial cover or full cover. Partial cover gives them a -1 die, but it also it lowers them by 1, but it also lowers you by 1. Full cover, then obviously you're covered, but you can't do anything.
Okay.
Well, I'll do full cover at first, and then feel out the situation.
Okay. Lee and Jack, what about you guys?
Partial cover. I'll still be
Partial.
at 7. Yeah.
Okay. Jack?
Partial. I keep forgetting to hit my button.
Okay.
Partial.
Okay. So you two can fire while Danny's taking cover.
All right.
Just remember you lose
Got to make sure it's clear.
lose 1 die.
All right. And we just need a critical, or do we need a? Extreme?
In this case, this is you shooting at them. You need an extreme.
Okay.
Yeah. And did you subtract 1?
Yes,
die?
I did. Yeah, because I got the +1 from the assault.
Oh, right.
How did you do that?
You just won't need it because you get +1 and -1.
Yeah.
So it's just flat.
It was just a straight roll. Yeah, for me. Okay.
It'll be a straight roll. It'll be a straight roll for you too, Jack.
Okay.
It got better.
Yeah, 2 criticals. I guess I'll do a regular reroll.
I mean, really, you need all 4 stars, right? So you could
Yeah.
re-roll that basic also to...
Oh, yeah, because I'll lose it anyhow.
chances.
Yeah, it's a good point. I'll lose that anyhow. All right, so yes, this is my regular reroll.
And what's the goal here?
No, you need 4. You need extreme. You need 4 of a kind.
Yeah, it didn't get worse. Oh, it has to do better, though. Yeah, so I have a critical, or I guess I got a basic. Nothing.
So, Jack, if you want to... Did you re-roll already, Jack, or no?
I re-rolled 2 of them, yeah.
Okay. So you would have to go all in with those non-skull dice, basically.
I'll do that if that's an option.
Sure. Hey, you got him. All right. So Jack fires the assault rifle. One guy goes flying back.
Screams like a stormtrooper.
Lee, I think you lost a mag there. Sorry.
Oh, yes, that's right, I did.
And then everybody not in full cover needs to. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Stop whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah, Will, you're crackling real loud.
Oh, I touched the thing. Sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Lee and Jack need to make nerve stunt. But you only need criticals because you're in partial cover.
Okay. There we go.
Lee got one. So Jack, you can do a reroll, or you can just use that one basic to absorb damage, or you can pass some damage on to an FBI agent.
I'll reroll.
Okay.
And I need 4 of a kind.
No, in this case, because
Okay.
you took cover, you need 3. Yeah.
Or one more basic.
Hey, you got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Both
So
on skull.
what kind of damage do I take?
You don't take any. You
Oh,
dodged.
awesome.
You ducked. You duck, dive, dodge. All right. It's your turn. What are you doing?
If there's people to shoot at, I'm going to shoot at them.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'll stay in partial cover and shoot.
Okay. If you're staying in cover, just ignore the +1 from the assault rifle.
Yep. Okay. So gunfighter reroll. And regular reroll. There we go.
I guess I can.
Hey.
I just got 2 basics.
I guess I can shoot now. If I was really hoping that everyone was just gonna clear out the screen for me, but I'll give it a shot here.
Reroll?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why I don't
Alright.
shoot guns.
so Lee landed his, and Jack and Danny lost mags.
Cool.
So you're firing. We can pretend the federal agents are helping. There.
Thanks for the assist there,
Yeah.
agents.
All right. So you've combed down about half of them, but they shoot back. So everyone in partial cover needs a critical.
Okay. Stunt and nerves.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 2 basics. I'll reroll. One basic.
Jack nailed it. Danny,
I got 2 basics.
you got 2. You're just gonna use that to absorb it.
Yeah, I pushed or I rolled and didn't get it back.
And then Lee, what'd you end up?
I got
with?
1 basic.
1 basic. Are you either of you gonna pass damage on to the agents?
Yeah, I might have to. I'm getting up there.
I'll
Alright.
take it.
You're gonna take it. Okay.
Mhm.
So peanut or butters?
Is it two damage coming in, or what's the?
Two damage.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take 1 and I'll give 1 to But Butters, I think I was hitting Butters.
Butters, he's the less hurt.
Yeah. Give it to Butters.
Until now.
Enjoy.
So do I take 1 damage?
You got 2,
Okay.
so you take 1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage. All right, and you hear them calling, "Drop your weapons, or we're gonna kill every last one of you!"
They're
I'm
saying
gonna
that
yell back at them to
because we're saying
drop
that to
their
them.
weapons.
Yeah.
hmm
Tell them, Jack. Tell them.
I'm gonna yell it right back at them.
Okay. Better yell with bullets. Roll.
I'm just gonna stay in cover because I can't hit anything. I'll throw an extra clip to someone when they need it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're shooting it out again. So we need extremes again. 2 basics. Yikes. Okay.
Well, shoot. Didn't get shit.
I'll do my...
You can pick one of those pairs and go all in with everything else, Jack, if you want.
Even though I've already re-rolled.
Yeah, because that's the all in is like your last ditch chance kind of thing.
Okay. Well, try that.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, so
Critical.
close.
Okay.
Yeah, so far.
Did regular reroll, did my free, do my regular. So I lost it. Yeah, I lost my critical.
You lost it. Okay,
Yeah.
so you both lose a mag.
Yikes.
So we didn't hit shit. So I'm down to 1 mag.
Probably.
Yep.
They return
Started with
fire. Yeah, you had 3. They return fire. More dodging.
Dodging away.
It was stunting nerves.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing.
Then I'm just hiding and crying and wetting myself. So
I
I
got
got 2 basics.
I got nothing on 6 dice. Oh, that's the worst.
2 basics, so you would take 1 grit, or you can pass it on to an FBI agent.
I'll take the 1.
Okay. What are you looking at, Lee?
Nothing. I rolled a total failure.
So that's going to be 3 to the dome, unless you want to pass it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll take 1, and then I'll give 1 to each of the fellas. And that's gonna put me at the bad spot. So
Okay.
what happens on the grit track?
You, I think, are going to get an adrenaline. Hold on.
what's the bad spot?
8 at 12. 8 and 12. 8 is bad, and then 12 is hot. So I think that.
Okay.
What does that do?
$8. You suffer. Oh no, this is you take a condition.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
So you're gonna take. Where did they go? Condition.
Broken, tired, scared, distracted like a fool, nervous, or hurt. Sounds like a hurt.
Yeah, I think you take a hurt.
All right.
And what does that do?
There we go. Conditions. -1 to all your brawn rolls.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, there. It's down there. Okay. So I'm hurt.
Peanut and Butters are both have 4 grit left, just so you all know.
Okay.
All right, so it's your turn. It's looking a little dicey, fellas. Don't forget if you have adrenaline and or spotlights. You know you can do stuff.
We're going to die on this hole.
Well, I was trying to save my spotlight for that ninja lady, but we may have to just blow up the tank on that truck and get out of here.
How many guns are still down there? All 6 of them?
No, there's like 3 of them.
Yeah, so if we don't, it's going to take a couple more rounds. Yeah, I'll spend my spotlight. Let's do this.
All right. You take the camera. What happens?
All right, so Lee gets fed up and steps out of cover and squares up and aims right for the gas tank on the truck they used to block the way. And I just detonate that whole thing and wipe out the remaining baddies. But I forgot we're in a tunnel.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Everyone makes stunt nerve rolls.
More falling rocks.
You only need a critical. You only need a critical on this one.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice.
Got it.
I'm gonna punch one of those FBI folks and get my third basic. Yeah.
Peanut or Butters are both at 4.
Peanut's gonna take one.
Peanut's taking a page out of Danny's book. He's like, I'm getting too old for this job.
So did I get an adrenaline for that 8th grit mark or just the condition?
No, I thought you did, but that's the next one.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, just condition. Okay, cool.
But you do need to flip a coin, see if you keep your spotlight.
Oh, right. All right. Coin. And let's say heads the skull.
So?
Oh, no.
One spotlight.
Shooting man.
One spotlight down. All right. So this thing explodes. Guys go flying. I really should have loaded the Wilhelm scream. And then smoke starts filling the tunnel from the gas fire. But you've cleared a little hole out of their barricades they made on the sides of it. What do you want to do?
Let's push forward.
We're already 3 war crimes in. Might as well keep going, right?
You run forward. All right. So you run past them and you come into this poorly lit area where you can tell it's like the tunnel. This is kind of where they had stopped. And there's a little loader, a little digger tractor in there, and 2 familiar faces.
Oh, no.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's the ladies from the diner. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, she kind of looks like one of the ladies from the diner, but it's not her, right? It's the lady who's leading the meditations.
Yeah.
It is not her, yeah. It is Crew TD or Ellen Carnaby.
Man.
Dun dun dun.
And she, standing next to her is a woman in a purple kimono.
Full of bullet holes, I hope.
No, she was wearing her ninja outfit for that one.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, hopefully she's still full of bullet holes, but
And she looks at you like chin up high and looking at you like you're the least of her servants. And you can see she's holding some kind of black box with an antenna in her hand. And she's...
Detonator?
You get this strange sense that she's not prepared to go out easily. And she's the villain, so she gets to monologue before you do anything. If you've been playing with your sound down, do humor me and turn it up for a moment.
Who?
Everyone. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Everyone good?
Yep.
I've forever been in the shadow of men like my cruel father and my decadent older brother. I survived that, grew stronger, and made my own power. My father died on an iron lung, weak and afraid. My brother is behind bars, and all he worked for has come to nothing. I am a survivor. I've always been hungrier and smarter than the men who tried to hold me back, put me in a box. I may fall. That is the law of the jungle, after all. Everyone eventually loses. But I'll be damned if I lose to some 2-bit puppets in suits from Indiana.
How far away is she?
She's about 10
I
yards.
run and tackle her.
You can try.
I run and tackle her.
There's red blinking lights all over the ceiling that is flashing now. So I guess priorities.
So this
She
is
pushed. If that wasn't clear, she pushed a button on this device, and alarms started going off, and red lights embedded in the ceiling started blinking.
and this is a dead end, like where we're at.
This is a dead end. Yes.
Aren't we like 17 hours into this tunnel at this point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's
17
not.
hours.
I'm exaggerating. I always use the inappropriate numbers. We're
You're
really deep into this thing.
You're very deep, and there's about to be a real big explosion if that wasn't obvious. So I need to know. I need to know what you're gonna do. You really want to make this caller, or do you want to run?
Yeah, if she's bringing the roof down, I don't think there's any reason to try to apprehend her because
She's arresting herself. We don't need to take care of that.
Yeah, we'll dig her out later. We can.
Yeah, I guess we're running.
You're running.
Run for our lives.
All right.
For our lives.
So to survive the initial blast, I'm going to need you to do a extreme stunt or nerves, or just use your spotlight and say screw it.
Oof! Wish I had one of those. All right. So stunt and nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Stream, you say, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is this to survive, or are we gonna take damage off of this? Like, is this?
You're gonna take a lot of damage.
I can take a lot of damage.
I'm dead.
I guess I'm spending the adrenaline on this. The wrong way.
Oh, I pushed it too hard. I flew too close to the sun.
How many? Can I re-rolled. Do I get a last re-roll or whatever?
Did you improve? Did you still have at least a basic? You got better. Okay.
Basic to critical.
So the thing, Terry, is that if you push it and you fail, it all clears out. So you take full damage. Where right now you're going to take partial damage, depending on how much you die.
Probably going to die anyway.
Okay, I'll just.
I just pushed it, Matt, and then cleared it out. So
okay, I got an extreme. I got an extreme success.
Ooh, I got an impossible.
Oh! All right, Danny. Here comes the tough choice. Do you want to take what is that, 9 damage, or do you want to give some of it to the agents?
So when you cap out on your when you hit the 12 damage mark,
you roll on the death roulette, and if you survive, you reroll. You clear your grit.
I'll put 1 on the other agents on a peanut. I'll take the rest and
you still
almost kill myself.
You have your spotlight still too, right?
Yes, I do. Okay. But I think we're gonna need it again here in about 30 seconds.
So you put 1 on peanut and took the rest?
Yeah.
Had you already taken? Where does that put you at?
Puts me at 11.
Okay, so 1 off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take the hurt condition. And then Jack made it.
Needle.
Jack's like explosion to emotion, and so did Lee, right?
Yeah, and possibly.
Wow.
Oh, can I get an adrenaline for rolling impossible?
Yeah, you absolutely dodging.
Nice.
So
you got
an
impossible
ability, Matt.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to try to read. Oh, it's taking forever to pull up. I froze the game. Let me pull up I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like Punch Reload. It says, after suffering a big hit, you clench your fist and keep on fighting. Once per combat, after failing a reaction roll against an enemy, you can stand back up and immediately gain an adrenaline.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you use it.
I'll get an adrenaline off of that.
Absolutely. And then...
So what happened to Lee? He jumped into a lead-lined refrigerator.
Yep. Yeah, he
out of the...
He like grabbed one of those dead guards and threw him up to block the blast, and you can go ahead and take an adrenaline too, Lee, for that impossible roll.
Thanks.
I don't know why I just like had a flash of when Indiana Jones got in that refrigerator in the middle of a nuclear or atomic bomb blast.
Yeah, I like to pretend that movie didn't happen. But anyway, bad news, fellas.
No.
It sounds much worse than before.
Now the cave's collapsing.
So here's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to, in 3 rounds, get something that adds up to an impossible success as you run and try not to falter from fatigue and injury. Rolling brawn and where is it at? I know it's here somewhere.
Stunt?
Survival.
Oh.
Survival.
And I'm going to be -1.
Survival and brawn.
Yeah, you and Danny both.
Yeah. So I'm going to only be rolling.
So what's an
4
impossible roll is I only get 4.
You might want to use your spotlight.
So I can't do an impossible one.
Well, we're gonna roll 3. We're gonna roll 3 times because this is
I have an adrenaline.
Yeah, we're gonna roll 3 times because basically you have 3 rounds to clear the cave in, and this is more of an endurance thing than anything. So we're gonna do an initial roll, and I'm gonna keep track of how you did. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so let's do the first round.
Right.
So now I'm looking at my survival and brawn, and it's 3. So can I use my spotlight?
Yeah, absolutely.
To like they all take running, and I'm like limping, and they're bolting, right, trying to get away, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to run out of this thing, and I like spin to one of the dump trucks or whatever it is that's in the area, and like climb up in it and pull down the visor that's in there, and there's keys, of course, and then put it into the ignition, and it doesn't start at first, and I'm having to pump the gas, and I flooded the engine, and then get it going.
Okay.
Nice.
And then hopefully get out of there, potentially just as they go running out, hopefully successfully, I come rolling up behind them. Maybe I even pick them up or run them over and put them out of their misery on the way.
You can totally do that. Why don't you flip a coin and see if you keep your spotlight?
Okay, I want to go. This time I want to go 2 guns a-blazing.
Oh,
Yes. I should
And
play
then-
the whole game like this. Why do you make rolls?
Jack, you can do that too with your spotlight if you want to just skip all this rolling shenanigans.
Sure. I haven't used one yet.
Okay.
So I'm like, I throw my coat on the ground and drop the Uzi and go running after the truck. And there's a truck, right?
Yep.
There is
And
now.
then I'm grab the back of the truck and haul myself up into it and fall into the bed.
Leaving poor old Lee
And my 4 dice.
and your
Fellas.
two FBI agents.
It sounds like the
right.
FBI agent may not be making it.
Yeah, I don't know
Can you-
these guys.
Can he do a damage to each and add 2 basics to his roll?
Lee does not have a spotlight?
I'm
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you don't have
can.
to be faster than the tunnel collapse. You just have to be faster than the people next to you, right?
Right,
It's like a
right.
tiger attack.
Do you want to? Do you want to do that, Lee? You can.
Oh, sure. Yeah, if I can, or just, I guess it's going to be huge damage, so they can't.
It's over 3 rounds. So if you want to just do 1 here and 1 there, kind of thing. You
Okay.
Can.
Yeah. Let me see how this goes. So let me roll 1 first and see how it goes. Okay, nothing.
Well, you got nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. So do you want to get a basic or 2 basics?
Yeah, so that'll reduce. But I'm need.
So is he just going to be adding up like all the basics, and if he gets like 30
Yeah.
basics, that will turn into.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, I'll do the 2 basics with these guys. Yeah, I'll get 2 basics.
okay.
1 damage each.
Okay. They're both at 3.
Oh, everyone's going to make it. It's fine.
Oops.
Well,
What did I do?
our FBI guys.
Oh, I lied. Butters is at 2.
Oh.
Okay, Butters isn't going to make it, but Peanuts.
All right, Brown. 2 basics.
Well, but what if I'm like hanging out I'm in the bed of the truck and I can I grab somebody and pull them in there with me? Or am I done?
I will say that if Lee wants to skip this roll for a round and do a stunt roll instead, we could probably make something like that happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
Okay.
All right, so let's do stunt and nerves, and I'll spend my adrenaline. Is that cool?
Yeah. Do you want to harm an FBI agent?
If
No.
you do, I don't want you to die.
Yeah, I guess if it gives me a basic, sure. Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
one more harm on the guy with 3 peanut.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. It is. Oh, I was wrong. They're both at 2 now. So that puts Peanut at 1.
All right, I'm spending my last adrenaline and rolling 7 dice on this stunt.
Woo!
Extreme, nice.
Yeah, extreme plus a basic. Go ahead and give yourself an adrenaline back. You like the last second dive forward. The agents are pushing you on. You grab Jack's hand and he pulls you up into the cab. And then magically, because they're NPCs, somehow the 2 agents get in too.
They're holding onto the bumper.
Awesome.
Oof.
Okay, so you come racing down the tunnel as it's collapsing behind you. Eventually get back to that main tunnel, and it's still just all falling apart behind you. I assume you're going to the elevator, or
Yeah, I don't even know what a brake is. It's all gas.
all right.
I didn't even know he knew how to drive.
You pull that lever, and the earth is shaking around you as you slowly it creeps back up. But you make it to the top, and you can feel the cool air from outside blow in.
We'll pull the truck out and drive away from this location towards, unfortunately,
Can we
towards
get in
more
the
violent.
helicopter?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, yeah,
Can the helicopter start up fast enough or not?
we drive the short distance over the helicopter and try to get in the air. We can't fall on the ground if we're in the air. That's how it works, right?
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you run over to the helicopter. He starts, as soon as he sees you come running out, he starts firing it up.
Oh, that's right. There's a pilot.
Yeah.
And you, as you're hovering off the ground, you see this like faint outline, like a seam in the ground, kind of spreading out down into the tree line to the south.
Ooh. Can we swing back over that compound and take a look at what happened to the Nichols boys?
They're
Yeah.
probably all dead.
You're gonna have him fly you over there?
Yeah. Let's just take a look and see. See.
They're probably all laying on the ground dead, about dead from the security people.
All right, go to the tactical map. I need to rearrange this now. Oh, we don't have a truck here anymore. I'll get rid of that. But you do have FBI agents. Meow.
So
Well, I mean,
You
we
s-
have like 10% of an FBI agent, but yeah.
So you fly overhead and you see these guards kind of in a loose perimeter around with guns drawn around what appear to be not moving bodies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And that
All the Nichols guys are dead.
They're probably just sleeping.
Oh wow.
Sure, they're fine.
can you see them all?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of Nichols lying dead on the ground. They did manage. They seem to have gotten a couple of them, maybe.
Well, it's going to be hard to get meth in this town.
And as you kind of hover around, they're just with their handguns, just taking pot shots at you.
Oh,
Very ineffective, though. But yeah, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Should we
Should I?
see if that?
Should we give them another bullhorn speech and see if we can convince them to leave?
Yeah, their leader is crushed in a
Shoot
tunnel.
them from the helicopter.
What? I'm sorry. What from a helicopter?
Do we shoot them from the helicopter?
I mean, you can. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not good at shooting. Oh, there's the
Oh,
cartel guys.
uh-oh.
You see these guys all trying to get into a car.
Well, we got to shoot at that. That's just too tempting.
Well, I feel like on some weird level, the soldiers for hire probably aren't a threat anymore.
Hmm.
They just killed a bunch of locals, but they're here for money and aren't part of the gangs or anything, I'm assuming. So they'll probably just disappear once this situation's over. Whereas if we can apprehend those 3 red-robed gang leader guys, that's the real goal. I don't know exactly how to do that. I'm just speaking out loud here.
Mm.
Thinking out loud. Obviously, I'm speaking out loud. That's how speaking works.
What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at them with the assault rifle.
At the guards?
No, at the guys trying to get in the car.
The cartel fellas?
Yeah, cartel guys.
Okay.
Looking after your family.
We'll say because you're improvising shooting from a helicopter, we'll give you a -1 on that.
Okay. Oh, let me get my.
But you only need a critical.
All right, so it'll just be a straight nerves and shoot. Boom. Should I up?
Bam!
I'll do my gunfighter reroll, the free reroll,
Okay.
just to see if I can get anything else. Another basic. Yeah, so 2
So
basics.
two bases and a critical? Okay. Well, you don't know who these people are.
That goes a gentleman.
We'll just say you dropped Esteban Osito Veracruz. That means the bear, little bear.
Esteban!
He falls across the back of the Lamborghini and slips down in his own blood.
Ooh. All right, you guys doing anything?
Can I shoot one? Oh, I dropped my Uzi though.
Oh, you can have mine.
I just have my rifle.
I can.
You can have mine. I'm not using it.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Here you go. I'll toss it to you, Jack.
Okay. I'll take Danny's Uzi and
Okay.
gun down one of the other ones.
Okay.
One basic.
Base, we need a critical.
Let's re-roll this one, this one, this one, this one. Nope.
Nope.
Just gonna push it.
We still got FBI.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to harm an FBI agent?
No, I'm not gonna kill an FBI agent today.
No, he would die. There's got one with 2, right?
Others can take one more before anything. Yeah.
Yeah, take one more off of Butters.
So, and that'll help me like
It'll
That'll
become
make-
critical.
What
You
does
do a
that
hit.
do?
It'll become a critical.
It gives me a critical if I do that.
No, it gives you a basic, which will add up to a critical. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay. They're both at 1.
Poor guys.
Uh,
They're gonna hit us with the
Oh, no.
We're all done.
you killed Juan El Mocomo Silva. No.
Oh,
All right, and you weren't shooting, Danny?
No, yeah,
Correct?
I loaded up the rifle and handed it off to Jack.
So Mateo
Yeah,
El
like
Azul Mencia just starts running down the path.
Can we get on the PA and tell him to stop and lay down on the ground with his hands on his head?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll start barking at him.
Okay.
tell him, Danny.
So then I need everyone to make nerve stunt rolls.
Nerve stunt rolls, huh?
I got a critical success.
I got a critical success. I didn't die. Look at that.
Somehow.
All right.
Critical.
Oh no, I didn't. Wait, what did I get?
Lee got a critical, I think. Yeah.
Oh, you did too. Yeah, you got 3 hearts. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
all
we all
did.
got critical.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who wants to make the nerves drive roll for the pilot?
Oh.
Oh, I don't.
It'll be 6
I'll roll.
dice. 6 dice.
So I need
Who's been hot tonight?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I've been rolling pretty good. There's a critical.
Oh yeah. Critical and a base.
Oh. Yeah, dang. Dang. All right. So you're evading the small arms fire from the guards so far.
They're shooting at us?
Yeah. They don't know their boss died in a cave-in.
Yeah, yell at them. She's dead. Stop. Put your damn guns down.
Well, I think we're trying to get Juan to go prone first,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
All right,
Is he
Danny,
following our
you
instructions?
want to make a leadership roll there, Danny?
I'm bad at that. But yes, I'll make a leadership roll.
You could kill an FBI agent.
Kill an FBI agent? I don't think I need to kill an FBI agent.
You just grab him and throw him out of the helicopter to demonstrate you're not to
Yeah.
be messed with.
This guy's on our side, and look what we're willing to do. Imagine what we'll do to you if you don't give up.
They were really great guys. Let's not kill them.
Here we go. Yeah. Lay down, put your hands behind your head, or we will open fire. And I'm saying this in Spanish because we've established
Oh
in
yeah.
canon that I
Spanish.
speak Spanish. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
when I say Spanish, I meant Portuguese. I do not speak.
Oh.
Run.
Mateo.
Okay, so what are the rest of you doing?
Laughing.
Oh man.
I don't know what.
Are there still any guards over by the small shack?
No, it looks like during the fight they all came over here.
Oh, should we try to land over there and apprehend that slow fella?
Try to get a win, or are we going to try to pursue Juan? Like, what's more important, to get the murderer, potential murderer, or to get Juan?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were sent here to.
Let Juan.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit about Juan? Let's get the prisoner or
Because Juan's like one of the heads of the organization, or
Yep,
up
yep.
high in the organization that's trying to kill our families.
Yep, that's true.
Well, we could chase after him, gun him down too.
I like that
Let's
idea.
just chase after him. Let's
Yeah,
just
let's
gun him
get
down.
one, and then we'll loop back around. There's plenty of time.
Just remove the threat.
Where's that barefoot
Remove the
guy
threat.
gonna run to? He's in the woods with no feet.
Yeah.
All right, so
I mean,
you're directing the pilot to
And he's-
chase after him.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so once you guys get close again, he just stops and starts waving his arms up at you, like he's
Nope.
surrendering.
Oh, nice.
Do we just execute him, or do we land and arrest him? That's
Oh,
the question.
yeah, he might have some.
Surrendering.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just.
Surrendering.
All right.
So you
Good land
land.
helicopter on him.
Yeah, we
Not kidding.
So-
we land and
You land.
Cuff
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you land,
So we're not going to shoot him?
no, we're not going to shoot him.
Shaq really wants to shoot the unarmed guy.
Okay.
So you
Well, you guys just pointed out that he's like cartel and wants to kill our families. So
Yeah, that's why we want all the information and connections he has, because he's not the top.
that's true. There you go.
so you touch down. You guys all just jump out to make your arrest.
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
do some cover.
Yes.
I'll do some covering fire at the
Wait,
security guys
Oh, okay.
with the assault rifle.
are they
Yeah.
still trying to shoot at us?
Yeah,
Are
they
we far
came,
enough away where it doesn't.
No, they came. They're running towards you right now.
Yeah.
So
I'll arrest him. Why don't you guys return fire at the?
That sounds like a plan.
All right.
Put
okay.
handcuffs on that guy.
So Jack and Lee are turning around to fire at the oncoming guards.
Read
Probably
him his
with,
rights because we don't want him getting off on technicality.
probably with their walking federal hit points. And Danny goes over to make the caller like a veteran detective.
Nice.
All right, let's do a round of firefight first. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll, you guys.
Okay.
Shooting nerves, and do we get +1?
Yeah, from
You
the
do.
Yeah. Any range is +1.
And it's just a critical on these guys.
Okay.
I got an extreme success.
Nice.
2 criticals and a basic.
Wow! Bang!
All right,
Everyone's dead.
you want to do it all as damage?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. All right. We'll wipe out a couple of these guys. Boom, boom, boom. Danny. Oh wait, no. They return fire first. Let's do that first. I need you guys to do nerves and stunt. You two.
Okay.
As they're dying,
Yeah.
nerves and stunts.
2 basic.
I
Need a
got one
critic.
basic.
Critical. I'll
Need
do a reroll. There we go. There's one.
Oh, you got it. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
No problem. Okay. Danny,
Yeah.
when you go to apprehend him, he's standing at there's like this little ornamental wooden gate over the driveway,
Uh-huh.
and he's standing there, and he's looking at you real nervous with his hands up, with palms towards you, like, and then he reaches down and he pulls up one side of his robe,
Mm-hmm.
and you see this weird black box with a blinking red light strapped to his
Shoot
leg.
him in the face. I don't know what's going. I panicked because I think it's a. Oh, it's not. It's strapped to his leg. I thought it was one of the bomb things that she had done. It's
Probably
not like
is.
that, right?
It might be.
Yeah. Okay, I shoot him.
Probably is just like it.
Okay, go for it.
It's just an ankle monitor, but I'm like, bang! Oh, sorry. Let's see. Shoot nerves. Eye of the tiger, William.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh! Bam! Well, you did shoot him. That's not enough to kill him, unfortunately.
Oh no.
He stumbles back over the gate, and now you notice there's these weird little metal antenna running up the sides of the posts on the gate. And as soon as he falls past them, you're just beep beep beep, and then boom, he explodes.
Oh.
So I was wrong. It was an ankle monitor in a way.
So,
Oops.
so I need you to make nerve stunt.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. You know what? I will spend my adrenaline I got, Matt, and do the save myself. I think I have to save someone else in the process. Never mind. That's not how that works.
Well, you can spend adrenaline to add a die.
And you still have your spotlight too.
Oh
You're
yeah,
all
yeah.
saying true things. I'll spend my adrenaline just to add the dice. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Will it?
You retire in 4 months.
I see one. I see one basic.
Oh no! No, nothing.
Oops.
Oh no!
Reroll could get really good after this.
I can't reroll if you don't improve.
Yeah.
You have to improve at each step.
Oh.
Oh, Danny.
Oh,
I'll be fine.
That's 3 grit.
Okay, that pushes me well past
uh-oh.
the thing, which gives me an adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
And now what? I have to roll a d6 and see if I die?
Yeah. Well, you put a bullet in your death roulette.
Oh, you do it right now?
Uh huh.
Before you roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't roll at the difficulty it's at? Oh.
Well, let me double check. But I mean, you just took the lethal damage. I think you're supposed to.
Yeah, I thought you rolled, and then if you succeeded, you got a bullet in the death roulette and got back to full and everything.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. How many bullets do you have in your death roulette?
4. Not that many.
So we're looking for a 5 or a 6 then?
Yeah.
Or you could just spotlight and we could just forget this ever happened.
Spotlight.
Okay, can I still spotlight it even after I failed a roll? Okay.
It's a spotlight.
All right. I'll
I mean, it should be bad, whatever the spotlight is, but you know.
I'll Okay, so I think what happens is he dives over and he explodes in I'm hit with shrapnel and a hot piece of metal hits me right in the neck. And and I pull it out and it's so hot from the explosion it kind of cauterizes the wound. So I don't bleed out, but I have this huge gaping wound in the side of my neck.
Nice.
Well, at least it wasn't like his femur or something like that going through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, why don't you flip a coin for your spotlight?
All right, I'm going to go skull because this feels like a death situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that
Third
seems
time.
that
I got
seems
3 of
appropriate.
them, yeah. And I imagine I'm just laying on the ground, writhing back and forth, holding my neck at this point.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take the nervous condition? You've been through it today.
I feel like I may be scarred, distracted, tired, and broken too. But we'll just go with just the nervous condition at this point.
Okay, guys, you got these guards. You want to fire back at them?
Yeah, let's finish them.
Definitely. Yep. Shoot and nerves +1.
Critical.
I got a critical.
6.
Jeez, Lee, you're a murderer. You got 1, 2. You got a critical too. Dang. All right, Lee. You re-rolling or that one bullet?
Oh yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I may as well. This is the free reroll.
Why? Why would
nothing.
you reroll?
Well, he has a free re-roll from his gunslinger feat, so you know he might as well just try to make it even more impressive.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You mow them all down
All right.
just in time to hear explosion from where Danny was.
Oh no.
And
But
you see,
he's-
body parts and blood flying through the air.
Yeah, you see a red robe flying
Like
into the air, like
Scene from Deadpool.
yeah, and Danny like crawling away, bloodied. Ah!
Oh, he's still alive.
See, you're not exactly walking away from an explosion, Danny, but you are crawling away from it.
Yeah, and I'm not looking back.
Yeah.
Well, Lee's gonna head over to one of those. What are they? Range Rovers? What are the trucks?
Yeah, there's 2 Range Rovers and 2 Lamborghinis.
Okay, I'll head over to one of the Range Rovers, and then I'm gonna actually drive it towards the little shed, the little shack back there. See if that fella's back there.
Well, their keys aren't
they're
in
not
them.
in
That's
it?
why those guys are having so much trouble.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no keys. All right. Well, I'll just head back on foot then. And check,
Okay, so
check
you're
this
going
shit.
to the cabin.
Yeah.
Is everybody going to the cabin?
I'll bring an FBI.
I'm not going to
I'll
cabin.
go
I
with
should
them.
be laying on the ground, but
Jack, are you going with them, or are you checking on Danny?
I'm going with him.
Okay,
Oh,
I guess Carl Peanut could help him.
Oh, yeah.
well,
Oh, he disappeared because we both
Oh,
grabbed him.
sorry.
so Butters, that's Butters, isn't it?
Somebody.
So
Butters is
went with
up there, yeah.
Oh,
Butters went with Lee, so I'm gonna go check on Danny,
Okay.
Okay.
just in case somebody needs to be there to hold his hand as he dies.
All right, Lee. There's a cabin.
All right. So I'm gonna. Can I get through this gate? Is it?
Yeah, it's. You could actually just hop this gate. It's pretty low.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hop the gate and have the Fed come with me and knock on the door. Hey, buddy. Anybody in there? Anybody wants
You can-
some? Oh, that's that?
You can see that there's actually like a latch kind of lock thing. Not a mechanical lock, but just like a latch, but it's on the outside.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's locked in.
All right. Okay, so yeah, I'll undo the latch and like slowly open the door and make sure he's not like waiting right there with a shovel.
You open the door and you see just this really dirty like shag carpet, and it's just littered with Mr. Goodbar candy wrappers.
Oh, nice. Uh-huh.
And in the distance, you can hear a TV, the love boat, and then around the corner comes this huge, like 7-foot tall baby, basically.
Uh-huh.
And I just put his picture in the journal
Here
thing.
it comes. There he is. Hey, buddy. Yeah. How about some chocolate chip pancakes? You up for that?
Oh,
It's Baron
Yeah.
Harkonnen.
maybe. He kind of like his eyes light up when you say that. Why don't you give me a
Oh, no.
speech roll?
Okay. My favorite. Speech and nerves? Or
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. All right. Well, at least no. I'll spend my adrenaline, too.
Okay.
All right. Spend my adrenaline. So speech, nerves +1. Chocolate chip pancakes. You know you love them. Uh-oh. Am I killing an agent?
I don't know. You tell me.
reroll the
Oh,
Dragon
Butters.
Ball. Reroll the Dragon Ball.
All right. I'll try the re-roll first. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if I miss this. Yeah, then we're fighting it out here. Okay. Come on, buddy. Chocolate chips. You gotta love them. Yes.
He looks at you like, pancakes?
Pancakes. You know it.
And he just starts doing this weird little jig, and you can see his feet are like covered with mud, and he just starts dancing on the dirty shag carpet.
Yeah. Pancakes and I'm sure they can get the the Love Boat tuned in for you.
Okay, so what? He seems to be pacified by that. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna lead him out. Say, come on, this way.
And was it Butters or Peanut that was with you there?
It's
He
Butters
looked-
because Peanut's the one that flew off the map.
That's right.
Oh, is it?
Butters is like, this is the killer.
This is who we suspect. We got his bear.
After all that, we're arresting this man child.
Yeah, this is who all the evidence led to.
All right, so what are you doing now? Like, there's all these dead people everywhere. You don't see the church members, so they're probably hiding inside the main building.
Yeah.
I don't think we care about them, right? I mean,
yeah. Let's get out of here.
we got the theory of the killer. We killed what we think are all the related gang members and all the hired guns and the lady who was in charge. We pretty much figured. Well, the ninja. We haven't. Oh wait, was the ninja there too when she said the explosion?
Oh, she was there next to her. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said 2 ropes. Okay, it's just the picture only had 1. So I mean, it's just all the idiots that didn't realize they were being duped. I'm not. I'm thinking hospital over caring about them myself.
All right.
Let the bureaucrats take care of that part of it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Right.
Sounds good.
So is it loading up on the helicopter and flying back to Antelope?
Yep, we're gonna go for a little whirly bird ride there, buddy. Hang in there. Pancakes on the way.
All right. So you get him in there with 2 terribly fatigued FBI agents and a very beat up, blown up, burnt Danny Truvo. And fly your way back to Antelope.
I can't feel my neck anymore. I think that's good, right?
Sure.
The whole right side of my head and neck is numb.
And his plan
now that we've taken the threat out, we probably should send a couple other FBI agents that aren't almost dying down there to talk to all of those people in the church.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Should we interrogate them to get their stories and why they were there? And
oh yeah, definitely. Now that Butters and Peanut have seen all this crazy stuff with the tunnels, that gives them enough juice to just call in a swarm of federal agents, basically.
Like they could have done in the first place.
But the hippies, man, the hippies.
They were busy with the nuclear power plant.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, this was that tunnel wasn't going towards the nuclear power plant, was it? Somehow.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and well done, good job. We'll cut ahead. So what ends up happening is they discover that they were building a tunnel network that was going to connect to 3 other tunnel networks, all operated by different drug cartels.
Ooh.
Essentially to create a freeway deep within the United States for their drug dealing.
Holy
And
monkey.
they thought nobody was ever going to discover that.
Yeah. And by virtue of the cave-in, though, they were able to figure out, like, oh, okay, yeah, we can find all these tunnels now. So you didn't just stop their operation, you kind of indirectly stopped 3 other massive operations.
Because we're heroes. Right.
Yeah, you are heroes. Good job.
Technically, that lady did it all.
And then, over the course of time and research, it's kind of comes up that those 3 cartel members were essentially hostages who were exchanged and being held while this deal was being done.
They could have put their hands in the air and surrendered.
I mean, he did. He was trying to tell me that he had a bomb on him, and I shot him in the face. But
And then
I was a little shaky from the last time I saw a black box with a red blinky light on it that almost buried us. That's my bad, guys. I'll take that one on the chin. I'm sorry.
And then it turns out the hulking man-child is Jacob Carnaby, the son of Ellen Carnaby. Yeah.
Oh man.
So he ends up put in a home until all the Reagan budget cuts cancels all those homes, and
he's back out on the street.
And he ends up in a prison where he doesn't belong, and
Oh man.
But I won't editorialize on that right now. Yeah, good job, guys.
Wow. Very cool. I thought
Hospital.
we were bad.
What?
Let's get Danny to the hospital.
Yeah.
Hospital. Yeah, we can assume we get you to a nice hospital. Not just the clinic in Turkey.
Nice.
Get him all patched up and healed by the time he can do the retirement.
Yeah, I feel like I should be able to just ride out these last few months in the hospital. But
I know, right? Oh, nothing can happen now.
you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna, because of stupid paperwork. They're gonna be like, "Well, you have 2 weeks left. You got to show back up." And I'll be like, that's when it happens."
Nice.
So we'll take care of advancement next time we play, I think.
Yeah, sure.
But if Jeremy can humor us, we have an after credits trailer.
Nice. All right. Yeah, so you guys will see this delayed on the stream, but yeah, I'll pop this up.
So, Will, I know you don't usually run the YouTube, so
I have it up, so I'll
okay.
flip to it.
Okay.
All right, so credits are rolling, and then fades to black, and then we get this.
It is on a delay for us.
Are we kidding?
Are you watching the YouTube?
Is this on the live stream?
I'm getting an ad. Oh, here we go. There you go. It's finally loading.
Yes.
Nice. Fall 1985.
Because we were talking over it because of the stupid delay.
Right. Do you see it?
I'll post it on the Discord also.
Oh,
so
yeah.
join the Discord if you're a member or patron.
Are we going to be in a jungle?
Looks
How does-
like it. Better boost that survival skill.
I'm literally they're gonna be wheeling me out in a wheelchair in like a gown from the hospital. And you guys are gonna pull up. Get in, Danny.
One last rodeo. Nice.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks, Matt. All right, so this
Did
what's that?
oh, sorry. Somebody asked in the chat if Lee got to roll to keep his spotlight.
Oh yeah, I failed. Yeah.
They're all going to get one to start the next adventure. So.
Yeah, we'll have one.
Okay.
Back in the next adventure. All right, so thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed. This is Indy Heat Southbound, and coming soon, Indy Heat. What was the title for part 3?
It's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there.
Oh, well.
All right, so thanks very much for watching, and we'll be back again soon. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.